Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Handmade by Ying with Donna. Today is December the 11th, 2023, and it's 7:00 something p.m. I'm running a little bit behind tonight, working on a project that got segued to me and needs urgent attention tonight. So, with all of that being said, Sassy, welcome to the chat tonight. Welcome to the live. Thank you, girlfriend, for joining me. And I'm not sure about the others, but eventually they're either going to pop in or hop into the chat. So I'm hoping to see Becca come in. I'm hoping to see Martha come in. I know Janine's got family, so we'll see what happens here on the back end. But in the meantime, I'm going to slip into the chat real quick, and then we're going to get this started. So let me do my warmest welcomes. Let me see. Day. Hi, Donna Joe. Looking forward to seeing how Donna is quilting the lion. Me too. And wait until I tell you something funny about my lion. Janine, hello. Joe the tech guy. Won't be any long arming tonight. Donna is a tad salty. That's okay. Understandable. You got my memo on that one. Yes, indeedy. Stephanie. Hey, Donna, Joe, and all the moderators. Absolute. We could not do what we do without the moderators' help on the back end of the house. Janine is telling everyone, hello, Susie Gabbard is in the house. Good evening, everyone. And in Jesus' name, may this live be filled with joy, laughter, lots of encouragement, motivation, and new friendships. Amen. Absolutely. Dahlia's doing her welcomes. Iris Sale Lady, good evening. Donna, Joe, and everybody in the chat. Elaine, amen, Susie. Absolutely. I believe in the power of prayer right before we go live, and we just keep it real here. Zandra, hello. Mary, hello and welcome. I'm just skimming. Iris Sale Lady, please let me know if you got the package that I did send to you. I kind of accidentally misplaced my tracking and I did not follow through. So I just want to make sure it made its way down to you. Do we get to see the lion roar tonight? Yeah, you get to see something. Let me see. Stephanie Harris, hi from the Irish Sale Lady. I was so entertained by Tucker tonight that I had to watch a second time to get his secret word. He does beautiful work. Absolutely. Yes, he does. And thank you, Irish Sale Lady, for watching tonight. Let me see. It was a pretty quilt. I've been delayed and I will watch his after my live tonight. And life threw me a curve today and it's all okay. This the second year Tucker blew it out of the water for Quiltmas. Love watching him do his magic. He is an amazing quilter. Let me see. Joe the tech guy, waiting on the boss to be ready. I was not ready. And I will explain all of the madness in a minute. Lena, hello. I'm just skimming really quick. My chat always loves to do this to me and jump. Barb, hello, Donna, Joe, and everyone. Iris Sale Lady, Joe, the tech guy. Good things come to those who are patient. Absolutely. Becca, hello, and welcome. I see you there. Hi, Becca, Elaine, Melanie. Let me see. Everybody's telling back hi. And before you know it, they're going to see her. Katie, hello. June Billings, hello. Awkward Quilter from Georgia, hey all. June Billings, hello. Renee, so it seems, hello. Ann M, hello and welcome. Handmade by Ying. Yes, I did get the package and I will use it by the end of the weekend. Good. I misplaced it and I humbly apologize. So with all of that being said, I'm going to hand the control panel back over to Joe. Get rid of this silly old mouse because Lord knows I don't operate it very well. And we're going to get these girls, get me unpinned and get the girls in. As you can see, the super supporters were on the chat. They are the ones that support the channel monetarily. And if you're interested, please go to the homepage. And there's a button and a little video clip that lets you know which level to support if you're interested in that. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And this Saturday from noon to 3, our Just Squirreling group will meet, and we are going to be discussing our 4-month project, and it is going to be the Exploding Heart. So if you're part of that group, feel free, check your emails, check the group. Joe has emailed. I've also put it in our Just Squirreling group. If anybody would like to join that, all you have to do is hit the support the channel. Joe Carmel, welcome, girlfriend. And I am still waiting on that phone call so we can chitty chat. I'm out of town tomorrow, but if you can call me on Wednesday, we can get you on the books. Let me see. Whew, that was a mouthful. Well, hello, Becca, and welcome. How are you? You are muted.
I know. I'm trying to get my AirPods to work, but I think they're dead.
I leave mine lay too long too. And I found this new one that I just ordered, and I'm telling you what, they go up behind the head, go in the ears. It's a mic, and they're amazing. Hooks to my phone, hooks to my iPad, to die for. I'm telling you, they're a regular $100, and I got them on Amazon for $23.
Now,
Gold, gold, gold.
but you hear them in your ear though, right?
Yep. All you do is hook it like this. And you just sit them over top of your ears.
Oh, okay. So
The
they don't go in.
cord stays back here. And then all you do is, you can't even tell. And you turn on with a little click of the button. You adjust your volume and everything. You can answer phone calls while you're listening. It's a win-win. So if anybody's interested, I'll drop the link in a little while. If not, I don't know how long they're on sale, but I scored totally because they were a hot commodity. Day ordered them. She's got hers and likes them. I ordered 2 pairs, so I got a backup. They're just pretty cool, and I like them. Sorry, guys, I'm running a little behind tonight. So let me see. Ooh, tons and tons to fill you in on. I will not be working on my line tonight, but my line is totally pieced. The goal was the girls would be sewing and chatting with you tonight, and I'd be over on the long arm showing you some of my ruler work. Well, that can't happen tonight as I had planned. So I humbly ask for your forgiveness, but I will be showing you long arm stuff along the way, just not tonight. But when I get back in town on Wednesday, I will start little tidbits of that. And then Friday night, I may end up doing that with you. It's just to show you where I'm at. So my granddaughter, Harper, has advised her parents that she needs special Christmas pillows for her bed. Like, you know, the regular, our bed pillows, she wants pillowcases for every day because they have to change her bed a lot. So they can't find Christmas pillowcases over where she's at in the store at the hospital. So I rushed out this evening, never made one in my life, but Harper has the faith of Job in me. So I am going to give it a go and try to make some holiday pillowcase covers to take over. So I bought her a fresh new pillow. So you know what it feels like when you get that new pillow and you're getting all wiggled down in, and it's like, ooh, heaven. Because the hospital ones are like this. They go room to room, patient to patient. Well, Grandma decided to, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. So she's got pillows coming tomorrow when I go over. All of the presenters have done a great job. Janine, thank you. Hi, ladies. God bless you all. We appreciate it. Totally, totally appreciate it. How about Thursday? I work Tuesday and Wednesday. Absolutely, Joe. Just call me. You've got my cell. And we can chitty chat for a spell. I'll be home all day Thursday. Hey, Heather, congratulations to the Debt Free Quilter on hitting 500 subscribers. If you have not subscribed to her channel yet, I'm not asking you to subscribe, but I'm asking you to go over and have a look, see at what she's got to offer. And if you like it, hit the bell, subscribe, and give her a look, see. That's all we ever ask. I would be honored to be gifted any of the quilts. I think so far they all look great. And I'm being honest, I didn't watch tonight because I was out. I had something I had to take care of, and I just got home right before the live. That's why we're a little bit delayed. Sorry I'm late, but I had company. You're never late. There's always the replay, Shelly. But thank you for hopping in. The only thing you're missing right now is me, Gavin. Candace, hello, hello. If you can do FPP pillowcases, would be easy peasy. Well, right now I had to watch a video, and I've got 3 set up into something called the burrito method. I have never made one. They're lined up and ready to sew, and I have 2 more to assemble into that burrito method, and then I'll start sewing them. That way she'll have at least a week's worth over there. And I cheated. I bought a pack of pillow cases, but they're not Christmassy. So anyway, thank you guys who are joining in on the Build a Quilt for Harper. I do have the blocks up on the wall. I do have a package that has arrived that I did not open yet from Marie Arms. Thank you, and I will open this puppy up and see what awaits on the inside. Becca, how's it going with your lion? Gord, you've got dry eyes, don't you?
Yeah, I do. And I left my eye drops in the other room.
I'll get them for you. I'll be right back.
I found them first.
Any excuse you got. No, I can tell you're squinting like I do. Jersey, thank you. Janine, hello, hello. You got your girls in. Hi, Janine. Glad you could stop in for a minute. And I have something here. I'm not sure what. Ugh. That puppy's stuck in there pretty good.
Okay.
So you liking that Stanley? Mm-hmm.
Yes. Very much. It is my companion. I
That.
got all. Anybody want a dog or two?
No, but I have a couple here I can send your way too. And we'll have it. I know we'll have a puppy
And a
party.
cat.
Becca welcomes them all in.
We're set. We're set on that one.
No, you're too willing.
Mm.
Holy goodness. Look at this. Oh,
That's cute.
oh my gosh. That's adorable. Thank you. Thank you. That is so amazing. Thank you. And
Is
Harper,
that like
love it.
a applique?
I don't know. I'm going to have to open it up the rest of the way. Oh, there's more than one. Yes, it is.
Teresa Foister says, "Hi,
Applique.
ladies. I was trying to watch Tucker, but it wouldn't play. So I saw you were live, and yay, it's working here."
Which one is it?
Teresa Foister.
Hi, Teresa. Welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for coming over. Oh, look.
Oh, English Shepherd, I think.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Oliver.
That's what I was going to say. And then this looks like peaches.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. These will be going into the quilt, so I do not misplace them. I've got everything lined up to get it started. I just have ran out of time this week already, and it's only Monday, and I'm already out of time. Let me see. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Absolutely. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful. Hi Donna and Joe. Here are my blocks for Harper's quilt. I hope y'all get lots of blocks. I cannot wait to see the quilt. Hugs to Harper and wishing her and all of yous Merry Christmas. Marie, thank you. Thank you. And I will take this card over to her tomorrow. She loves anything animals. So that'll bring a little smile to her face. So thank you guys. Thank yous for thinking of my family. Thank you all for bringing us through with your prayers, your thoughts, all of Becca's help on her end of the house, all my mods. We couldn't do it without you guys, and we appreciate you. Oh, kitty, adorable dogs and cap locks. Absolutely. So, Beck, I'm going to come down and steal that fabric. I need about 10 inches of it if you have any left over. I save it for eyeballs for projects.
I'll just send you my scrap pile.
That'll work. All I need is the enough to make eyeballs. You know, I have an eyeball fetish. So anyway, I cannot work on my quilt. It's on the long arm. If time allows before we get off, I can show you some of the roller work, but I've already rolled the quilt and there's like only, I want to say maybe 2-3 inches most that you're going to be able to see because I haven't touched it today. Life threw me a curve and how do they say you're up for the challenge? Grandma's going to try to not get ran over by a reindeer and produce pillowcases that I've never done before. So Joe says we'll do the long arming Friday or whenever he tells me what I'm doing. Today's the day I get to tell Joe he's the boss.
No, you told me you wanted to do long arming tonight. That's what was on the phone.
Yeah, but I told him I was going to do long arming. Yes. He's like, okay, you messed me up. Those are adorable. Sit back, what block you on, baby?
C7 and C8.
Ooh. So like I said, I have never done these. And all we can do tonight is hope for the best.
They're easy.
Yeah, I am just doing it like that crafty girl said in her video. And if I get hung up along the way, I am going to be dependent on anybody that's done it. Beck, I might end up saying, hey, tell me what I'm doing wrong here. But right now I'm to the point to where I am building the roll of it.
Yeah, I always do mine with a French seam. It sounds like you're serging yours.
No, I'm gonna have to do it with a French seam because the serger is on the other half of the room.
The French seam method, I think, makes it feel more polished.
Right.
So, good choice.
Yeah, I have no idea. I am just right now. I've got my pillowcase section. It said to add a piece of trim, and I've got that done. And it looks like binding, but that's all it is the scrap binding that I had left that would match the fabric. And adding it in, it says put the pins in left to right. The cuff part goes face down. Tacking that in now.
Yep.
And then I'm snipping, got that off. Then I'm going to fold the top part up and I'm going to start rolling these cats for all they're worth. And continuing to roll. And thank you guys for not minding me shifting my projects around.
Hey, Donna.
Yep.
When you're rolling that,
Mhm.
what can you point out what fabric is going to be the body of the pillowcase?
Yep, the one that I'm rolling, the cats is going to be the body.
Okay. And the dark blue is
the cuff.
Okay.
This is going to be the trim.
Okay. So when you roll that,
Yeah.
pull the cats towards you a little bit, unroll the cats a little bit. Yeah, there you go. And I'll take that cuff and lay it on top of the cats.
What, down this way?
Yep, that's right. Yep, lay it down. And now roll the cats up. Wait a minute, hold on.
See,
I think I'm telling you
the
wrong.
direction said this has to be up, and then I would roll this way. Watch. You
Yep,
see
yep. And then you pull it around the back.
And then this
Around
is
the
going to
back.
roll up.
Yep. And then you flip it over. Yep. And then you'll pin it to that raw edge. Yes.
So I'm understanding that, right?
Yep, that's right. That's right. Sorry, I got you messed up.
It's okay, baby. I need help on this because, like I said up front, I have not done these. So, sassy girl, I saw your short today. Maze balls. It's showing how beautiful. I'm telling you, you're nailing it, girl.
Thank you. Thank
I'm
you.
not sure
And-
where anybody else is in their projects. Becca, you are on row what?
C.
C,
It's gonna
and
be months.
you're
It's
going
gonna be
top to
months.
bottom, am I correct?
Yep. But I'm at the end of C.
Okay, so
And I
you're,
feel like C is the hardest section because you've got both of the eyeballs in there.
yep.
Show is girl.
Yeah. Only thing is C has the two eyeballs and the chin. It would be D4. After you get D4 out of the way, you're golden. It'll go so fast you won't understand. It'll be like boom.
Mhm.
And then you get to E5 and E4, E4 and E5. You get to them. That's the chin. Yeah, when you get past that chin, you'll be cruising.
Now come on, now faith.
Yeah,
I
it's
would take
not
the
horrible.
Mondays too, absolutely. Okay, this has to go this way.
It's
And
not.
more kitty cats because she loves her kitty cats.
Okay, the last one.
So Christmas isn't going to last forever. We've only got a couple more weeks, so I wanted to make sure that I give her
Right.
something that when the holiday's over, she would still have a few pillows over there. So, what's Stephanie LOL? Let me see. I'm sorry your granddaughter is in the hospital. The quilt for her looks so cute. That quilt, I'm not kidding. It is stinking going to be amazing. And that quilt is a gift from all of you, my subscribers from all over around the world. And that is a blessing to her. She will know every name in it because as the blocks come in, I do write it down. And I have friends who do applique, but I think what I'm going to do is on the label on the back of it, I am going to write everyone's name. That way, that'll always stay with this quilt. And she knows it's coming and she thinks it's cool because she's going to have hugs from all around the world. Trim and fold in half. Oh, wait a minute. Trim is folded in half like trim to
Yes.
correct. Yes.
Yes. It's folded in half lengthwise, and both raw edges are up at the top. So what's tucked down into that burrito is the fold.
I get what this piece.
And thank you guys for being patient and letting me shift projects tonight. Hi, Miss June. That lion is amazing. I tell you what, I am loving this lion. I'm loving it more now that it's on the long arm.
Mm-hmm.
And kids, the grandmas can do anything. Absolutely. Yeah, Harper is doing really well per my son. Her appetite is improving. The other night she was able to stand and brush her teeth for the first time without holding on to the sink long enough to give him a good brushing. That thrilled her to death. She is able to wash her face now by herself, and she's starting to feed herself. So she's getting stronger every day. And now we just sit back and wait, and God will open the right doors when it's meant to be. 2 pillowcase is the easiest way to make a pillow. Then why didn't you drive down here and help me? I got this phone call at 3:38, and you should have already had these done. Just saying. I'm just messing with you. Ooh, I like this one better. I think this one's gonna work better. Yep, gonna pop this one off. Sorry, guys. When grandma sees other binding that she had that would look better, I'm going to use it.
Because I have a story to tell you guys.
Okay.
So last night, well, early this morning, my husband was up and he kept hearing something in the night. He was like, I don't understand. But like, if I hear something in the night, I'm waking him up. Babe, you hear that? So he didn't do that to me. So I was like, okay, he said, babe, I kept hearing something all night. And I was like, I don't understand. So he went into my office where Ocean is, and she's just hopping around the room.
Oh,
She was supposed to be, my daughter didn't secure her cage.
she's
So
not used to it yet.
no, but I'm just so glad that she's still in the land of the living because rabbits like to chew cords and all that kind
Oh.
of my books, all that was still intact.
Thank God husband woke up.
Yeah, but he didn't say anything until we were getting ready to leave to take my daughter to school.
Oh,
It's like I kept hearing something all through the night. I'm like, man, I would have woke you up.
yep. He needed to let you rest.
No, he really did to have woke me up because if something was in there in
He
that
would have
house.
gotten you out. He would have said, "Woman."
He was like, girl, you asleep.
Mhm. Hey, man.
Fend
Welcome,
for
sweetheart.
myself.
Thanks for stopping in.
He's like, I had to fend for myself. I was like, dang.
How do you get the pieces of fabric sewn together? Wait a minute. How do you get the pieces of fabric sewn? It disappeared.
I think it was, how do you get the pieces of fabric sewn together so quickly? But she's probably trying to clarify the question, so just give her a minute.
I thought I accidentally did something over here.
Nope.
Thank you.
Yep.
And
So
she may have seen that you didn't have them sewn, so
Oh,
because
God.
you're just pinning at this point.
Yeah, I've done nothing other than pin, roll, and hope for the best. But this fabric is stinking cute. All girls love animals, right?
mine do.
Yep.
That's for sure. And I do too. Okay, let's put this baby together.
So you've got all your pieces built.
Yes. All 8,000 of them.
There is not 8,000, girlfriend. Ooh, what stock is that?
This is E5.
Yeah, that's gonna take you a hot minute. We got all night, babe.
So let's see.
We have all night. So what do you guys tell me in the chat what you're thinking of Quiltmas 2023? Are you enjoying it?
Barb's question is, with legit kits, how do you get the pieces of fabric sewn to the pieces so quickly? What method do you use?
Oh, that's easy. Organization would be key. I get bored easily, so I shift things around the lines. There's multiple different ways that you can do it, but what I prefer to do with mine is I use my filing system, and if it's just me sewing a kit alone, I will cut up all of my pieces and start with number one, and I'll work my way through, get that piece of fabric cut and put to paper, and then put it in number two slots, whatever that color may be. Then by the time I get to the end of all of round 1, 2, and 3, it's done. I start next with all of my whole pages. I do those. And then they're out of the way, because at least 1/4 to 1/2 of all a legit kit pattern so far for me has been the big pieces are the easy pieces, because there's just flip and fold. Bill, thank you, honey. If you would you please do me a favor, shoot me an email. I've got a link to give you, and you're not in the Just Squirrelin Facebook group. So I'd like to get you on that. That way, if you're busy Saturday, that's where I drop all of the information. And if you're not, come sew. It would be fun. Yes, Quiltmas is good. Quiltmas has been fun. Becca stepped in when a few of them got detained for unknown reasons and helped pull the tail end together, and for that I'm thankful. So now, according to said directions, I've got 5 burritos. So I've got them all here. The goal would be, I'm just going to sew all of them. Thank you for talking me through. You're always welcome. Anyone see Tucker's quilt yet? It's gorgeous. No, I have not. I had it something come up this evening, but I will watch it. Loving 2023. It is actually helping me to bring back my sojo. I folded my fabric, rearranged my sewing room, and been feeling inspired from the quilts. Thank you. If anything comes out of Quiltmas, it's not like what last year's was. This is with a twist because the creators can make whatever they want. Bill, send it to the business email. I'll have Joe dropped. Joe, can you drop our business email?
Yeah.
Bill, when he responds, can you send him the link for Saturday? Brenda, the link's
If I
in the
can,
group.
yes, I will.
Thank you, honey. Yes, I watched Tucker, Joe, at Jersey. Tucker's quilt is beautiful. Loved your video, Donna. Thank you. So,
Donna, you know, for your membership, you can create membership only posts on the community tab.
I didn't know that.
Yep. You just create a post in the upper right-hand corner. You just set it to channel members only. And then they
Oh,
don't have to hunt it down. You just put it there. Oh my God. Go.
I
now.
see dogs running. No, ma'am, I did not know that.
Me neither. Oh, why would I?
This is how we learn, though, by sharing information.
I was like, me either. Like, girl, you ain't got no subscription program. Push.
Got it. I don't think I'm in just Squirrel and Facebook page or group. I think you need to
Here's
send
what
Joe
Donna's
an
going to do.
email too.
No, you're not going to reply to 50 emails. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to get the link for your Just Squirreling group and whatever other Facebook groups you have for whatever other membership levels that you have. And you're going to create one post for each level of your membership group with whatever information that they need to join. So if it's Just Squirreling and you want them to have the Facebook group, you're going to create one post with that link on your community tab after the live. That way you're not replying to 1,500 emails. Sorry, I'm
It's okay.
having a moment.
I see Donna running. A lot, huh? Thank you, Brenda. That quilt was a blast to do, and keeping it a secret was the hardest part because I'd been talking to Miss Cindy several times. Every time I was working on it, I'd have to make sure I had my wall covered up or put down because I knew she would have picked up on it straight away. So I'm just excited and hoping to do it again next year already. A glutton for punishment, I say. I love the nutcrackers. They were pretty. They were really pretty. You can do videos for members only as.
Yep.
That's what she's saying.
Well, no, I was saying a post, not a video, but you can do
Okay.
both. Either way is fine. If you do a video for members only, then everything you put in the description box would be for them as well. And if you do a post, that's just like you just click up where you upload a video, you click on that and do create post. And then when that form comes up, when you're typing out your post or you're sharing your picture and you're making your poll or whatever you're doing, in the upper right hand corner, it has a little thing that you can click on that changes the visibility level, the permission level. And you can choose all channel members or only certain levels of your channel membership. And that post will show up on your community tab on your YouTube channel. So your members can go there to get whatever information that they need.
Huh. It's the first one hearing of it.
So when you have your Facebook group, you can put that there. And then
Yeah.
anytime you schedule a Zoom, you can put the link there as well. So if somebody's not a part of your Facebook group because they don't do Facebook, they can still get the Zoom link without having to email you.
I like that.
Me too.
Technology, I tell you, technology. It can be my friend. So what's everyone else working on tonight?
I'm going to have some hot dogs and I'm going to serve in about 5 minutes.
8 legs? 8 legs of dogs? Oh no, 16. What was yours, chasing the littles?
No,
These were
Beetlejuice is
terms
changing.
playing.
Beetlejuice's favorite game is to play Chase Me.
Right.
And Akumu's favorite game is to play I'm Gonna Tackle You. And they both love to do it in this room on the carpet because they can get traction. They
Right.
can't get traction on the hardwoods. And they're
I
all
saw them
sorts of
making
energy
laps
right
around you, and I just thought, okay, they're running off some energy tonight, and that's cool.
they are, but I am not in a mood to watch them or hear them
Yeah.
or
Hey.
deal with them running into the tripods and the camera and hitting
All the things.
I just
It's
don't
puppy
want to.
WWE.
But I'm sitting here, I feel like I'm going back to 2-year-old mom days. Mom of a 2-year-old, like, is it bedtime yet?
Yep.
20 minutes.
Little longer.
Go ahead, play it out. You're going to bed soon.
I'm making a quilt for my mom for Christmas. So cool. As soon as the mignonette goes to bed, I have stockings to finish. I think that's cool. Every year I keep telling Heather, I need you to show me how to make these said stockings. And then guess who Nancy does? I believe it's Guess Who Nancy, I think. So don't hold me to that one. But she makes them to donate. I just think that's so cool. I just want the pattern because I think they're beautiful.
There's a free pattern. Erica Arndt from she used to be Confessions of a Homeschooler, but now her channel's just been branded to Erica Arndt.
Oh,
She
okay.
has a free pattern out there that you can download with a free video template. I'll show you what they look like. Hold on. Go lay down. Good boy.
I'm cleaning
You wanna go
myself
outside again?
rooms. Bill, how many rooms do you have, babe?
Go pee for the 15th time. Go on.
That's awesome, Janine. Let me see what's going on with Janine. I am so far behind.
Oops.
As soon as
Okay.
several on YouTube.
Yeah.
We don't have a crate for the cat. I can't get up to where whatever's working on a quilt coat. Yes. And that quilt coat, you're gonna be teaching a class for that. Oh, Beck, that's cute. Did you make those?
Yes, I did. I made one of these for each of the 3 kids and then one for Jason and I. So over the weekend, I made 5 of these. They all have the same fabric on the bottom and the top and the inside. The only different is going to be across the top. I'm hand embroidering everybody's name.
Oh, wow.
In like a dark green thread. So
Right.
this is the shape of the stocking that you get from Erica Arndt. I absolutely love this shape. It's
Right.
not super big. It's not super small. I will say though, for the cuff, I wanted it to be extra plushy. So instead of only using 1 layer of batting, I actually have 4 layers. It's 2 layers, but then when you fold it over, it becomes 4. And her pattern calls for 1 piece of batting that's half the height of the fabric so that there's only 1 layer in the cuff. I have a Juki. It can go through all those layers. It wasn't a problem. It was a little testy to get everything lined up, but it definitely was worth it because now I have this really plush, fluffy cuff, which is exactly what I was looking for.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I think it's cute. You're gonna be able to get everybody's names.
Yes.
Wow, you're good. I'd be
I
like,
love the cuff on the stocking. That's my
Right.
favorite part.
I would be putting glue on it and sprinkling glitter.
I've done that in the past.
Yeah.
I just think the cuff adds a lot of shape.
Oh, absolutely. It makes it beautiful.
It finishes it off. It makes it feel finished.
Yep. Caroline, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the channel and thank you for hopping in. She is one of our new subscribers and we appreciate you being here. Kelly, hello. Let me see. Making sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay, I've got them all sewed in. Next step is stick my hand in this and pull it right side out, I believe. If
Yes.
I watch that right.
Bill said that's as nice as my quilted pottery barn ones. I will say we had bought years ago these felt stockings
Mhm.
from, I don't know, some magazine store or whatever. And I paid to have everybody's name put on them. And I chose, they were all coordinating color, but each one had a different like 3D character on the front of it. And when I got it, I guess I had expected it to be like microfiber or fleece,
Yeah.
or even maybe like flannel, but it was obviously like felt. I can't even think about, like, I threw them away this weekend. We had those
Aw.
for a really long time. And over the years, we've lost a couple. Zoe's stocking is lost. And so she had just one of those $1.99 red and white ones that you get that are super furry from Walmart. I don't even have mine anymore. I don't know where it went. Jason's is missing. Like, it's just, it was time for a new set of stockings. And I probably should have did it last year, but I didn't. I had intentions of doing it, but I didn't think about it until like a week before Christmas. So these, I knew I was going to do it. And when we went and did our quilt shop hop after Thanksgiving, I got fabric specifically for this. So now I have a tree skirt that is all done. It coordinates with the 5 stockings. And I've got the 5 stockings. I just got to hand embroider the names.
Oh, cool.
Yep. I'm really, really happy with them. It's funny because Mary last year, she made, I think, 10 stockings using the Martelli template, which is super huge.
Mhm.
They have a template that you lay on the fabric and you cut it out, and the stocking is big enough to put a Mini Cooper inside of it. It's
Oh,
huge.
wow. Bill, I'm using my Singer Stylist because I want to get down this front seam and put something fancy in it. But I have a Juki DDL 8300N that I sew normally, but I use my Singer for FPP. So the Mini Cooper filled in.
Oh, she did 10 of them last year. I think everybody has their own template that they prefer. She really likes the Martelli one because of the size. I really like this one because of the shape. It doesn't feel angular. It's got some curves to it and it looks a little bit more natural to me.
Right.
And I don't want a super big one. So this one works for our family, but there's a number of free templates and videos out there. If you want to make stockings, Donna, you can do whatever you want. And one of the things, like if you watch any tutorial from anybody out there, they all kind of go together the same way.
Right.
It's really easy to do. But the best way to come up with a template, my cheat, is to find one that you like and trace out about a quarter or so inch away around the shape of it on a big piece of paper.
That'll work. Kelly, we're not putting up stockings for Maximus, my avatar photo. But we'll be hanging them downstairs in the bar by his urn. I'm so sorry. Totally get it. So far,
we woke,
so good. I've got
we
this
woke up this
burrito.
morning to snow on the ground.
Did you? You
Yeah.
got, we got snow before you, but ours was a bit ago. How much did you get? Just a skift or?
An inch or two. It's gone now, but it was nice to see.
Absolute. Becca, perfect size, he says.
I
Or
agree.
poster board.
I don't like poster board because you can't fold it up when you're done with it. Not well, I guess you could with poster board, but maybe not the. I was thinking the styrofoam board. Poster board, I
Oh.
guess you could.
Those pillowcases are looking amazing. It's a work in progress. We're gonna get through this. If you guys hang with me, we're doing this tonight together. And I'm leaving in the morning at 7. So I need to get them done tonight. So I told Joe I would forego going on the long arm tonight to do these. And I thank you guys for understanding. So now I got to get my iron plugged in.
I am kind of done with this project.
Oh, wow.
I'm just
That
not
like
feeling
went right
it.
here. Man.
I'm just not feeling it tonight. I'm
I
just
get
not
it.
feeling this tonight. I think we're going to give myself the freedom to set this aside and work on something that doesn't require thought. I'm just,
How about just sit and talk?
I've got something I do want to work on. I'll pull out and sew and chat. I think I'm just having, my eyes are dry and it's a little difficult to read and comprehend things right now.
Yep.
Also, I found out some news this evening that's gonna be really fun.
Oh, is it something you can share or you want to keep it personal? You can text me and I'll break the news.
Oh, my mother-in-law fell twice yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't want to put everybody's business out there, but we don't think it's from aging. We think it's from external
right.
influences, if you will.
Yep.
Nobody pushed her. All
No.
chemical related. But she fell a couple times yesterday, and she lives with my sister-in-law and her husband, and he hurt his back picking her up.
That's
so
not fair.
she ended up being on the floor. She fell the first time he got her up, he hurt his back. She fell a second time just a couple hours later, and she can't get up when she falls. She just can't.
Right.
So, and whatever she's doing is causing her to be less coordinated and a little more clumsy.
Right.
And so she's a higher fall risk. And so Jason, every other Sunday, but it happened to be this was a Harrisonburg Sunday. So Jason went and got Justice and took him up to see Grandma and Amber and her husband.
He walked into a bad situation.
He walked into Brenda being stuck on the floor and not able to get up.
Oh,
and so Jason had to get her up. So at least through Christmas, probably the first of the year, Brenda's coming to stay with us. She'll be here Wednesday.
Good Googa Booga. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
It'll be all right.
We have 2 guest bedrooms upstairs. One of them is pretty much just set up for her when she comes. So she at least has a place to go to, and the house is big enough that we're not on top of one another. So that's good. It's just another, I know it's like home has a revolving door right now. So
Right.
that's
But you've got your 2 guests. Now it's time for hubbies.
yeah, well, mom will be here at the end of the month.
Okay, you'll have 3-to-1. 3-to-1 odds. Find something to sew. You need to just sew.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to grab, and this is going to be part of the video that I'm going to release. It'll probably be out Wednesday night, but you'll get to see a sneak peek of what I'm putting together. If you guys want to see the story, just make sure to tune in for Wednesday's video, because it'll probably be Wednesday night by the time this is up. I'll show you the sneak peek of what I'm doing.
Y'all PO box. Bill, Donna, and Joe, I got an email. That's what I send the grandkids was delivered to. Yes, we have a PO box, Bill. It is PO box 5102, Cresaptown, Maryland 21505.
Yeah, and Brenda said stairs, yikes. I think that's the other thing that does kind of concern me a little bit with her being here, is that the home that she's in doesn't have any stairs. It's all one level. And if she can't manage to walk in a very small home on one level,
get her donut ready.
Anyway, Jason will have to negotiate taking her upstairs. I was talking with him the other day, like last night, about this, and I said, if she's at the point where she can't walk and she needs assistance, we might need to talk about having somebody come into the home to help her. We can get through the holidays, whatever, but she's got Medicaid and they'll pay for an aide to come in and help her.
Yeah, but that's only a couple hours here and there.
But that's all, like, that's kind of what we need, right? And you can get more than a couple hours. You can get more than a couple hours. Yes, you can. You just have to have a need for it. No, you just have to have a need for it. You have to prove that there's a need. And her doctor will definitely write that up for her. The problem is she won't tell the doctor. She won't ask the doctor to do it because she thinks she's fine.
Oh, got you. Hello, Martha.
Hello.
Prayers for your mom and all back. It's hard when you have a house full of relatives, absolutely.
It'll
So
be fine.
your camera is off. So you must be getting set up.
I am. Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you, but we cannot see you.
Yes, not yet.
It's okay.
Oof. How's everybody doing?
Rushing tonight. How about you?
It's been a busy day.
Well, I'm sorry, but when you work at Fort Knox, it gets busy during the holidays.
Yes, you gotta keep. Yeah.
Wait, do you really work at Fort Knox?
Yes.
The joke, because you work for the FBI and the CIA, Becca.
Oh, sorry, I'm gullible. I will believe this. I'll be like,
yes,
oh,
she does work for Fort Knox in a roundabout way. She's a banker.
Oh, I see. I'm a little slow today, and I am very gullible.
So she keeps banker's hours. Wink, wink.
And today was very busy.
Yeah, I stood in line at our bank. I kid you not. I was like, are you really kidding me here? 45 minutes. They had 2 tellers, one doing drive-through, one doing walk-ups.
Yep.
They said no one wants to work anymore.
It's true.
Becca, I want to do a quilt. Smart so bad. I did a CC Gnome from Martha. And now I want to do the whole quilts.
So this is the grid interfacing. What I'm using is the Quilt Smart brand. That's what Bill is referring to. So now might be a good time to kind of show you a little bit about what this is, but you'll have to tune in on Wednesday to see what the finished project looks like. So
yep,
the story
because this
goes
is something
like
that I love. Is this like the 10 Sisters?
It kind of, but different. So the story goes like this. About a year ago, maybe a little, actually it was more than a year ago, a couple of years ago, Fat Quarter Shop had a block of the month for the Rose and Bloom pattern that Lala Boutique wrote. And they decided to do it as a Fat Quarter Shop block of the month featuring the Love Note fabric from Lala Boutique. Now, if you don't know much about me, you'll know that I love Lala Boutique. I love her flowers. I love her color palette. I love everything about Lala Boutique. There's only been, if I'm being completely honest with you, one line that I didn't love. And there's been a couple of that I'm like, I don't know, I like it, but I don't love it. Smoke and Rust, I didn't like at all. But every other one that I've seen by her, I just absolutely love. So if I had to pick a favorite designer, not that I'm trying to be a fabric snob, but if I had to pick a favorite one, she would be right at the top of my list. So I knew I wanted to make a quilt out of Love Note, and I decided what better way to make a Love Note quilt than to just use the block of the month. So I signed up for it, and the clue started shipping, and I made this what I call a personal sew. I used to call these selfish sews because I was doing it for me, and a kind viewer actually pointed out that that's a negative term. Don't say that, because it means that you didn't really, like, you're not entitled to do something for yourself, and you absolutely are. So I started claiming the term personal sew rather than selfish sew. So I started working on that every month that the clues shipped. As soon as I got the package, I sat down and I put the clue together, and I was so meticulous about this quilt that I even paid attention to the direction of the fabric, thinking that there was definitely going to be a top, a bottom, a left, and a right.
Yeah, and there wasn't.
There still is ish, but not the way the pattern was laid out. It doesn't matter. So the takeaway from this is, if you decide to do that pattern, my lesson learned for you is don't worry about the direction of the fabric, because it's the same. It's a square quilt and it looks the same on all four sides. So anywho, I made the quilt, and I made the blocks, all 10 months, 12 months, whatever it was. I made all of the monthly blocks. Every month you made 4 blocks, and I made all of the blocks. And then they sat in a bin. And then this year I decided my goal for 2023 was any block of the month that had finished, and I had all of the materials in my studio on December 31st, 2022, I wanted to end December 31st, 2023 with at least that quilt top being made. So as I was working through all of those older block of the months, I pulled that one out and got it done too. And the quilt got finished. Super happy with how it turned out. But oh my goodness, I had so much scrap left over from that Love Note fabric. And like I said, she's my favorite fabric designer, and I loved this. So I decided I wanted to do something different. When we were up at Lancaster, there was a quilt shop that we went to called the Log Cabin. And outside of that quilt shop, they had a postage stamp quilt, huge, gigantic, like 20 feet tall. It was huge. They had a very large postage stamp quilt hanging outside of the quilt shop. And I remember looking at it and thinking about how big that was. But it reminded me that every time, please don't hate me, but every time I see a postage stamp quilt, they tend to be with ugly fabrics. And I think it's because quilters think if they cut the fabric up small enough, then it's going to not look as bad. But when I see it, it's still ugly.
Yep.
And I've seen a number of them. So I decided, what if I made a postage stamp quilt out of my scraps from the Love Note block of the month that I did?
Makes sense.
So I took all of those fabrics and cut them into 1.5-inch squares, and I bought a bolt of this Quilt Smart interfacing. Martha's shown this on her channel. I don't know if this is the same brand that Martha's used, but Martha's used the same type of product on her channel when she's working with her gnomes that she's done for cotton cuts. And all this is a lightweight interfacing, and they have squares laid out. And so you put your little squares in the panel. It can be just a square of fabric, or it can be a very intricate block, like a half square triangle unit, or if you really wanted to get crazy, a little star block, whatever works. You just put them in the squares, and then you fold it together, sew, clip the seams, and go. And Donna, you had mentioned the 10 Sisters. This is similar to 10 Sisters, but I do think it's a little different because of the sizing. So if you don't know what 10 Sisters is, they make a product just like this, and you can see it demoed on the Fabric Patches Quiltmas video. They basically, Carmen Geddes, she's the face and name behind 10 Sisters. She's made the panel. She and her husband print it in-house, but she has also written a few books with pixel quilts that are meant to accompany the panels. And she has you work on the quilt one panel at a time, and then you put those panels together and you have your quilt all done. And like I said, Cindy over at the Fabric Patch, for her Quiltmas video this year, she did a very in-depth tutorial on all of that. I've been working on this for months. And so I was planning to hurry up and get everything done and release my video last week. And I jumped into the Quiltmas video on Tuesday of last week and saw her starting to talk about this. I was like, literally, that is the video I was going to release tonight or tomorrow. I guess I'll wait a week.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm working on, is my postage stamp quilt.
Cool.
Yeah.
Since a few people have came in here, here's another to everybody. Awesome. Hey, Martha, did you get any packages yet?
Good. It's this box.
Hold on one second. You can tell me about the box. You can shake it. You can read it. But I want to get this piece done, and I can be ironing while you're talking about your newest delivery.
It's a brown box.
What?
It's my front door.
Okay.
Kind of heavy. I guess it came from Amazon. See?
Oh, it does look like an Amazon delivery.
It does.
How heavy is it?
But the only thing is that there's Post-it notes on it.
Is there? That
Uh-huh.
must be from the Post-it Queen herself.
I wonder who that is.
I don't know.
Not me.
What do you, Stephanie, you didn't send it?
Hey,
Oh,
Amy,
man.
welcome.
Sweet lady. Becca
Those
did.
that are coming in, I'm sorry if we haven't welcomed you yet. Welcome to tonight's live. We're about to watch magic happen. So everybody, let's chat.
So did Becca send it?
I don't know. What's the note say?
Well, there's just my address on here.
Oh, what does it say?
But then there's a P.O. box too. It says Martha's Creative Life. That's me.
No way. Is that you?
What do you want me to do with it? Do you want me
You've
to
shook it. You've looked at it. Is it
Yep.
heavy?
like they did in Jim Carrey did in what was that movie with Jim
Not
Carrey?
it. Everybody's yelling, not it.
Open it, not it? No?
Yeah, not it. It's on you, babe. So
Oh,
let's do this. Why
Okay.
don't you open it? And but in order, when you open it, is there any notes on it?
Well, it just has a P.O. box in the top left-hand corner, and then it says Martha's Creative Life. It tells me who it came from. I'm not sure who that last name is.
Oh.
But it does say, oh.
What does it say, Martha?
Lion Project must use.
Ooh. Do tell.
Backing, maybe.
I don't know.
It says happy sewing. Somebody said smell it.
Oh, okay. They're telling you, is it fragile? Post-it Queen delivery. Don't even have to look at the sender's name.
But it says close eyes and touch content.
Okay, now you're gonna have to open the top.
It's not a puppy.
Open the top.
Well,
She says not a
Just
puppy.
make yourself a hole. Let's do this. Poke a little hole in it and stick your hand in. See if
Hold
it
on.
breathes or bites.
I
Can I be your friend? LOL. I love the same things you do. Absolutely.
Oh,
I keep getting stuck with these pins. Jesus.
Oh, baby girl, I'm sorry.
who's getting stuck with pins?
Me.
Our girl
Okay.
Sassy.
Sassy, are those being sassy to you?
Yes,
This
these
is what
pins
the
are being
couple is.
vicious.
Stuck. Okay, don't go no further. Yeah, open one side. Just get that side open.
Okay, hold on.
And then this is everybody wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Martha,
Yes,
I love you enough. Do not look in that box.
I love you.
What I need you to do is
Okay.
I want you to guess, is it alive? Does it have a pulse?
It's a cat. No, just kidding.
Feel it. Tell me what it feels like.
It feels like a quilt.
No.
It feels soft like fleece.
No. Joe's over here just looking. He's waiting. He's going to wait for it. Wait for it. Are you into the bag itself?
Yes, I'm feeling this very soft, soft kitty, soft kitty.
Uh,
That's
and
what
it
it feels like.
must be used on your project. Because see, when you send out alerts that you need stuff, and you open it up to your subscribers, and I am one, Joe and I are going to make sure that we were able to help and we contributed. So go ahead and take it out.
Is it time to take it out?
You can take it out. I hope it doesn't bite. I put a little fake heart in there so it would go beep, 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 beep. But it must have died in a way.
They want to know if sent me Sassy's kitty cat.
No.
No.
I can send you mine.
All right, are you ready?
Yep.
Oh, it's from Hobby Lobby.
Is it? Cool.
It's heavy.
Is it? It'll keep someone nice and warm.
Yeah.
How much you love me now?
What do I do with it?
It's gonna be your backing, right? I'm not making Joseph where you're laughing. He's dying over here. Go ahead and open it up. We got you pinned for the world to see.
What the?
Cow.
That's like a whole lion skin. I don't know.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure that she had enough to see her through the project.
Sorry, Martha.
So soft. I'm going to.
Joe said it started out as a lion and it got a little salty, so it became your backing.
Thank you, Donna. Oh my God. This is heavy.
Yeah, you got 5 yards of it. You got enough. You got enough to do the quilt.
I mean, holy lion.
Holy lion.
It's so soft though. What is this?
My lord. Is there teeth in that thing? There very well could be. You never know.
It's gorgeous.
Do you like it?
I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart. You have never FPP'd, so it was important to me that you do enjoy the journey. Joe says he paid for that. You can wrap in it tonight, but it goes on the Dagburn lion.
So how much Jersey said poor Martha? It's beautiful. I mean, is this Minky?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Oh, I've got it all over my pants.
Yeah, it's gonna shed a little bit because I didn't take the time to even take it out of the bag and serge it for you. But I love you enough to send you all of the hairiness.
Thanks, Donna. But really, seriously, wow.
I
Thank you.
figure, Ian and Becca challenged you and gave you a double win. I challenged you. They seconded it and moved it up a notch. So why not go for a third?
Well, I mean, you did it first.
Yeah, but I gotta outdo Becca.
Look at my pants.
Look, tell your husband you're a little hairy. A real African lion skin. Jersey's dying. Joe's over here. He's like ready to get on the floor. He's done.
You are a wonderful friend, Donna. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for joining in on this amazing collaboration.
Thank you for inviting me.
Hey, how far are you now? Donna went and on a few lines and sent them to Martha. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's actually the stray cats in the neighborhood. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Make sure you have a lint roller. Martha, are we sure they are friends? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Bill. Don't you go starting up with her, Bill.
Oh my goodness. That's warm.
Yeah, it'll make you nice and toasty. And seriously,
You know,
I can't wait to see it on the back of your quilt.
my sister-in-law Stephanie that lives up north, she's my best sister-in-law ever. She messaged me and she goes, "Girl, hubby and I are over here cracking up laughing because you're saying that it's cold there in Alabama in your video." And I'm like, "Well, I had to play along." And she goes,
Right.
"Oh, no cold." And I'm like,
Right. Martha, will your long arm quilter work with Minky? Mine cussed out when I brought it to her. Cussed me out. I couldn't stop laughing.
"I don't know."
It's okay. You have a domestic to quilt on.
I do have a domestic quilt on. I don't know if my long armor will do Minky. I don't know if he's ever done Minky. Him and his wife both are long armors.
I'm sure if they're long armors, they've done Minky.
He's gonna look at me and go, "Why?
All you got to do is tell him you lost the bet.
What bet did I lose?"
When you said, "Yeah, I'll be in."
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Donna. And thank
You're
you.
welcome. I'm glad it finally got there.
Yeah.
I was really honestly, when you said it didn't come last week and it said it was delivered on Monday, I was
Yeah.
like, seriously, you've opened it and you don't want to show it.
No.
Joe's like, "It's showing, Donnelly, it's there." And I was like, "Joe, she's swearing it's not."
If
And
I
it's
tell
like,
you here, it's not.
Martha's fibbing.
No.
She's hoping that she can pass it off that it's been lost in the mail.
I was thinking, well, I wonder if my neighbors got it or something.
Right. I just watched Here We Are in Mania of the Back quilt she did for her mother-in-law. I do not know if she does her long arm clients. Oh, I don't know.
Does Beth do long arming with Minky?
Yes.
This is the quilt or the A7 that I finished last night.
Oh, cool. That's gonna look pretty. Have you started joining any of them together?
No, because I'm like the little engine that could choo choo. I feel like it's taken forever, but I'm loving the process though.
Yeah. There's something there on the floor the dog will choke on.
I didn't have enough fabric, and I made
You didn't have enough?
here. See what I did?
You can't even tell. Once it's quilted, you'll never see it.
Yeah, I was like, you know what?
I'll
do my own foundation paper piecing.
So sad. Is her door shut over there? Look and see if the little saddle and all that's down on the coffee table. That's where she normally puts him.
Yeah, I love purple, y'all. It's my favorite color, so that's why I wanted to change out the background with purple instead of green because my sister-in-law Stephanie had gotten me a bunch of purple fabric last Christmas as part of like an advent box.
Okay, we might have something here. Hold on, let me get back into this. Evidently, Amy does love, Amy Dement loves, loves, loves. She says it's super easy to long arm with Minky. So hence comes another idea. Sheila says Minky is really easy to long arm. I like the way you ladies think. I had to pay extra, Amy, and bring her. Amy, do you want to help this girl out? She's having struggles with all these challenges.
Hey, I haven't said no yet.
No, you have not. But now you get to pull one ace in the hole. You can use one subscriber to help you.
Well, I've had a lot of wonderful subscribers help me.
I'm saying you can pull one to pull you out of this nightmare of a quilt.
Well, let me talk to my long armor first and see if he can do that.
Listen, I'm only messing with you. If you can't use it, it's okay.
No, I love it.
I just thought that would be the icing on the cake, and Joe's over here going, no, she's got to use it.
Well, I promised a piece of fabric.
Do what?
I promised that I would use every piece of fabric.
Yes, and a promise is a promise.
That's a big piece of fabric.
Let me see. Question on the iris. Are we sewing the four together, or do we wait? You sew them together. No, A1, A2, B1, B2. And then you'll set it aside. And then each month it'll go that way. You'll go to the next four. Sew those together. I highly recommend sewing them into 4 patches, then the 4 into 8, the 8 into 16, the 16 into 32. Then you've got your bottom half of 32, your top half, and then you join it all together. Makes for an easy lineup. Martha.
Yes.
Taught me Franken, FPP, extending. Yeah, there's no sense in tearing out. You can always add that little piece unless you've got friends that are going to be walking around with a pattern in their hands.
Yeah.
Say, ooh, I see where that wasn't in the pattern. Then they're not your friends.
Yeah. It's because the purple that I have, it wasn't the big enough piece that it required. So
Right.
All the fabric, and they gave extra. I only have just a little. Well, it's a nice, decent portion of it, but it calls for big pieces.
If you have what he's talking about with that Franken piecing, is if let's say it's long enough or longer than it needs to be, but not wide enough, then what you can do is cut off the excess that's left over after your seam allowance, and you can sew it to the side to make it wider, and then just press that seam open so that you grew the fabric widthwise. I do it all the time.
Yeah. Were you able to see, Becca, what I did right there?
I'm sorry. I'm kind of.
She's got bad eyes tonight.
Yeah, my eyes are really dry. I'm having a hard time seeing things.
Oh, I'm
but
sorry.
No, not your fault. Please don't apologize. But it looks like you got it to work.
Yeah, I did. So I was very happy with that. And y'all been hanging your Donna questions.
Yes.
Up on you don't have them up there now because you're done with your line, but like this on the design.
Listen, no. The paper side faces you. And your number 1 is going to be in your left hand. Think of it that way. You're going to go this.
Okay.
When you look at your pattern, you're going to see the pattern side. Then you're going to see the finished side.
Right.
That's the mirrored image.
Okay. So that's why you've been putting it up on the design wall like this.
Yes. That way, when I sew it together, it's easier for me because I'll pull all of them off at once.
Okay.
Sit here with a stack of them and join them into 2s. Then I join them into 4s, and then I build up from there. It
Well, I
just works for me, and I can streamline. I can pin them all in like 10, 15 minutes.
okay.
I can assemble the whole quilt top in under an hour and a half.
Well, I figured that that would help everybody to know that question because it's kind of silly. So, has anyone used a foundation piecing water pen?
I don't.
Is
No,
it
I'm lying. Becca does.
yeah
Becca
to
had
take the
one
paper
she
out?
gave me at retreat. So I just lied to you.
Okay, I got one of these.
She wet the seams. She would have to demonstrate it because I honestly,
Right.
she went straight down the seam and it pulled the paper straight out really easy.
Mhm.
There's a pen, y'all, that we can. If you don't know what, if you've never used that before, it's a pen for foundation paper piecing.
Yeah, she's looking for hers now.
We have two different ones.
Ooh, I almost cut on the wrong side.
I have the one by Soul Line, and then I have another one.
You just put water in it. Is that it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just put water in it and then you just run the water on the paper and the paper dissolves. And because you know how wet paper just falls apart, right? It just
Right.
makes it easier to fall and puts less stress on your stitches.
Well, I figured everybody would like to know about that pen.
Yes.
Any watercolor brush, like any of those watercolor pens that have the barrel where you put water in it and it
Mhm.
has like a little brush tip, that'd work.
Okay.
Brenda, I don't know how much this cost retail because I bought a whole bolt of it wholesale. So, and I don't know how much I paid for it wholesale.
This one has that brush you're talking about, Becca, and then this one has the tip like the acorn. So you can both ways work really well. Whoa, mama. Put it together. Hopefully my last hard block.
There
Are
you
you
go.
done, Sassy?
Shine off. I wish.
She's just trying to be done, girl.
Am I like the only one that's so far behind?
No,
You're not
you're
behind.
not, and you're
When
going to
I
be
tell
fine because
you,
there's not a timeline
it's
of
not.
when it needs to be done. It's what you can do when you're able to do it. I've
Right.
been trying to prioritize doing a little bit of this each day, but I won't lie. I'm in the throes of the very detailed face where the eyes and the nose and the chin are. I've just passed like the bridge of the nose and one of the eyes, and I'm working on the other eye. And so that's taking me a long time. One of the blocks, the one block that did the one eye, literally took me all day Saturday to do.
It did Sass too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's detailed, but after it's only a couple of blocks in like rows C, D, and E, and then after that, the pieces get to be a lot bigger and it's going to go faster. If I wanted to feel like I was right, because right now I feel like I'm making no progress. And so if I
Really?
wanted to feel like I was progressing a little bit, I could abandon the row by row idea, which is not a bad idea, and pick out a row that just has like 3 pieces of fabric and just get that done. So you'll be fine. Don't worry about it, Martha. You'll
Yeah,
get it
don't
done when you're able to.
when you
Yeah.
get it done.
That's right.
Even if
Just
it's
enjoy the process.
retirement for your party.
Well, I am
To
definitely
me,
foundation.
it is all, we set a tentative for like January the 8th. That's just a overview of when I'm going to be closing it out on my side. But you guys can show it on your channels for the next 10 years. You take your time and do it at your pace.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I will not be done by January 8th.
No,
My
but
goal,
I have
however,
to give, I have other projects I need to move forward with.
Yep. And it's different too, Donna, because you work through projects a lot faster than I think most of us do. And that's not a bad thing. It's just the type of person that you are. You like to line things up. and you just get to doing the list. You don't hem and haw. I'll sit here and think about it for an hour before I start.
I don't. I knock it as soon as I'm given a task. And I feel like I'm slacking a little bit this year. So I'm implementing a new system that's going to help me streamline fast work.
Yep.
And I'm going to be able fast and efficient, but yet still enjoyable. Because I want it to stay that way. I want to keep having fun.
I would like to have my lion pieced by the time I go to QuiltCon.
Yep.
That's my goal. So I'm trying to have it fully pieced by the end of February, which I think is reasonable.
Oh
Because
my
that would have been
gosh.
November,
Yeah.
December, January, and February.
Right. There's no reason you couldn't.
Yep. Little bit at a time. What is it you say?
How
Best
do you
way
eat
to
an
eat an
elephant?
elephant is one bite at a time. Yep.
And no one's going to be able to sew. I can't sew at Tiffany's pace, you know?
Listen, Donna, you can't say that, because I think you give Tiffany a run for her money.
I adore her and she can blow my doors off.
No, she can't. I know both of you very well. You cannot say that. I think you give Tiffany a run for her money.
Thank you. I think.
I think the two of you are very similar personality wise. You just want to get crap done, and you both just sit and do it until it's done, and you don't let anything stop you, and you both work quickly, and you try to find ways to be efficient about what works for your brain in your room.
Yep. And I take that as a compliment.
I would like to see the two of you with the same amount of fabric and the same pattern sitting, like starting at the same exact time and looking to see who finished it first. And then clocking, like, how much time did it take each of you to do that?
That sounds like a challenge.
It does.
Challenge accepted. You bring her on.
Who would like to see Donna and Tiffany on a live, just seeing what
Hold
they
on.
I said, you may be sorry you took that.
What do you think? I'm good enough?
I think you're good enough, but you might be sorry though. I don't know.
Honey?
I've seen her sew.
I have two. She goes 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Uh-huh.
He says, never mind. I'm not fast enough to keep up with Tiffany.
Oh, yes, you are.
You
100% are.
And I love Tiffany's chuckle every time we tease her about it. She's like, why does everybody always want to race me? Because we love her.
Yes,
but it has to be a fair playing field. Like, it has to be each of you on the same machine, right? And so there'd have to be a warm up, because you should both be either one of you would have to work on a machine that you're not normally accustomed to, because you both don't have the same machines. You both need to work on machines that are comparable stitches per minute and go, right? It's funny because I think Tiffany sews pieces faster than I do, but I think I cut faster than she does. But she sews so much faster than me that she'll blow me away.
Right.
And the other thing with Tiffany, and maybe this is a little bit with you too, I don't have, like, I'm juggling husband and kids and work and sewing and video content creation. I know you and Tiffany do that as well, but you're not taking care of little kids and running them around all the time.
I'm not.
Well, I was going to say that earlier, but I bit my tongue because of the whole Harper situation, right?
Oh no, it's
right
not even
now,
Harper. I take paid
Peyton.
for activities 3 and 4 times a week.
Yeah, now you're doing that. Like, I know
No, we've
Peyton's
always
there a lot.
done that.
No, I know. Now you guys are going to see Harper a lot, and
Yes.
you have Peyton. So I don't feel like I can. I mean, they don't live there, but they're there. Peyton's there all the time.
He's my ride or die buddy.
Yep. So I'm like,
my
all right,
playing
well,
field would be with a sloth that gets distracted by glitter and chocolate. Bill, I think Donna is too, especially with FPP. Do they not have the same stitches per minute on the Jukies?
I know
I won't
Tiffany,
use my Juki for my FPP. I choose not to.
well, if we did, if it was a competition where we were doing something like that, it would probably be an easy pattern. maybe like a jelly roll race, because that's known, like that's supposed to be something that you can do quickly, right? It's supposed to be a fast sew, but you have to make sure that whatever machines you guys use for your traditional sewing are comparable stitches per minute. I know
Right.
Tiffany works on the 2010, that's 1500 stitches per minute, and I don't know what your Juki does.
I don't know. You'd have to look it up.
Yep, I guess.
Huh?
It does 15.
Jay said he thinks it's 1500 per minute. Somebody can look it up.
What model Juki do you have?
It is a DDL 8300N.
Okay, it's probably just as fast.
That's what Joe just said.
I'd say it.
I think Donna is too, especially with FPP. 5,000. Hold on. Donna would have to stop and rip stitches if it wasn't so. Julie, man, with friends like you, who needs enemies? That was nice of you, Donna. You're welcome. Man, y'all's a tough crowd tonight. Hey, Amy, I need you to call me this week if you can fit me in Thursday. I got to get you on my book for something.
Looks like your industrial Donna does 5,000, so maybe you and Tiff both should work on your industrials. 'Cause I
Yep.
know hers does 5,000 as well.
Yep. And I think hers is just a newer model.
Mm-hmm.
If Tiffany wants to play, I will play.
I think that would be fun.
I think it would be a
Bill
hilarious.
said
we would
28
need-
minute.
We would need a moderator that could give blow by blow details. We would need someone to iron for us as we're moving along.
Bill said a 28-minute jelly roll race.
Ugh. Bill, you're too funny.
In the ring.
No, it's the truth. Yeah, I do. Okay, I've got these cuts, and hold on, they're trimmed down. Let me get this side here. Want to make sure that my bottom is even because I didn't remember cutting it. Yeah, everything's even. So now all I do back, look at me. Look at me.
Uh-huh.
I sew across the bottom and straight up, then I'll turn it inside out like the normal French seam.
Yeah, you're
I
going to sew
correct?
wrong sides together,
I would sew right sides together.
not to start.
No, look, like this, Beck. I would sew like this.
Yes, that's wrong sides together.
What
Yes.
did you say?
I said wrong sides together.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
And then you
That's
said
why I
no,
was
right
like,
sides
no.
together. No, you're gonna keep the pretty sides out, and you're
Right.
gonna sew less than a quarter of an inch, maybe like
Right.
an eighth of an inch,
Really
because that's
scant enough to
I would
protect
go. I'd go even more than a scant. Do like an eighth of an inch
it. Okay.
along that one short side, and then up the long side, and make sure to back tick at the top, right?
Okay. And then,
And then
I'm going to go ahead and pin here so these line
Yep.
up, correct?
that's right. Yep, that's right. And then once you've sewn that, then you're going to turn it inside out and sew with a full quarter inch.
Like what
And
I'm
that's
doing
gonna
with the
encompass.
project Dress-A Girl when we do the French seam.
Yes, that's a French
Got
seam.
it. Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Thank you.
Welcome. Are you sewing on your baby lock?
Do what?
Are you sewing on the baby? Oh, no, you don't
I
have
sold the baby lock, baby.
that. That's right. Are you sewing on the singer?
Yeah, I'm sewing on the Singer because I wanted fancy stitches. If you look here
Oh, yeah.
into the borders.
Yeah, that's fun. I like to sometimes put, if I have a computerized machine, I like to sometimes use a decorative stitch to tack down that accent fabric, because otherwise I feel like it gets twisted.
I'm afraid it would pop up, you know what I'm saying, in laundry and stuff. So I was like, I better make sure it's tacked in well.
Yep. I'll use a decorative stitch to tack. to sew right along that fold of the accent, that pink
yeah.
strip, to tack it down. Sounds like you did the same thing.
Janine, I thought the same thing. Wait a minute, Donna, normal French seam. That's what I needed to know. If I would have been told just a French seam
That's what I said in the beginning.
forever ago.
You're just doing 3 things at once, so you forgot, and that's okay. I forget all the time.
Timers.
Sometimes.
DRS.
Oh boy. I'll tell you, I was sitting here yesterday working on stockings, and I got a message from a friend that went to my church in Arlington, who I haven't heard from in a while. Loved her. She's a wonderful lady. She moved several years ago. She and her then husband, they're now divorced and she's remarried, but she moved out about an hour away, ironically, to the area where Mary lives. And I haven't
Are
really,
they friends?
no, they don't know each other. But I haven't talked to her in a while, and she messaged me, and I was like, oh, she's been lurking watching my videos, because out of nowhere, I literally got a message from her that said, wait, you're an introvert? And I was, because that's what I was talking about on Friday night towards the end of the live stream. I was like, yeah. And so we started talking for a while, and she was like, I never would have pegged you for that, because you talk to everybody and you're so easy to talk to. I was like, just because I'm a people person doesn't mean people charge my batteries. So we were chatting for a little while, but it was so good to hear from her. I haven't talked to her in forever. And turns out she has moved back kind of to this area. She and her new hubby, I've seen on Facebook, they have a new little baby. She and her 3 kiddos now live up by the Dulles Airport, which is out by where I work now. So we decided after the first of the year, we were going to get together to have some introvert coffee.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I
Thinking
think
about that.
sweet.
She recharges your battery.
Yeah. I mean, not really. But no people recharge my batteries. Just some people deplete them slower than others.
I have some people that I know that they delete me pretty quick.
Well, there is
What?
such a thing.
I'm done.
There is such a thing as energy vampires, and they exist even for extroverts.
Y'all crack me up.
Are you, Martha, are you an extrovert or are you an introvert?
I'm a very much an introvert.
Are you? See? It's the whole thing about how you get your energy, not about how outgoing you are, right?
Yeah, right. But I absolutely love having a YouTube channel. I love connecting with everyone.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, it's wonderful. But yet I can sit in a room and be quiet for hours, and
Be okay with it.
Right?
Yep.
So funny. So you want to hear a fun story? Not related to introvert, extrovert?
What story?
Last night, I'm laying in bed. It's about 9 o'clock at night. And I had ordered some insoles for Zoe's shoes, because the insoles that were in her shoes, one of the 2 dogs, will not name which one, Akumu, pulled the insole out of her shoe and chewed it up. And so I needed a new insole for her to have in her shoes today. So I ordered it on Amazon, and I had same day shipping. So it was going to be here before 10 o'clock. It's about 9 o'clock, and I'm laying in bed. It's pitch black outside because all the floodlights are off. The house is a little dark. We do leave like the porch light on. We have like 3 porch lights in the front that we leave on, but the spotlights and floodlights are off. So we're laying in bed, and my side of the bed faces the windows in our bedroom. So if anybody's coming up my drive, I'm usually going to see it. I'm going to see the movement, especially at night with the headlights coming down the driveway. So I'm laying there, and I'm just kind of unwinding, watching Who's the Boss? Don't Judge Me. It's now available on Hulu. I'm very excited about that. And I see the headlights starting to come down the driveway. And I was pretty sure it was probably the Amazon deliverer, the Amazon driver. But I think he got intimidated by the private property sign. and how dark the driveway was because he kept backing down the driveway and trying to get it. At one point, he backed all the way down, and I saw him get on the road and just take off. I think he I think he seriously thought he was at the wrong place. And then about 5 minutes later, he did come back and he finally delivered the package. But it was funny to see him be like, "No, this isn't going to end well for me. I'm leaving."
Deserted road. I want to get out of my family.
Right. He had to go say goodbye to the wife and kids before he came.
Yeah. Honey, this one looks a little shady.
Right. I love you.
But
If anything happens to me, this is the address I was at.
yeah, I'm calling you. I'll keep you on the phone.
That's too funny.
Yeah.
He probably did some praying before he went down the road the second time.
There.
Jason said when we moved out here.
Watching Who's the Boss. I loved that show when I was
show too.
Oh
As
my-
soon
Order the
as
trash
the
can,
opening
focus.
theme song started playing, I was like, "Oh, childhood."
Well, honey, I work here.
My favorite was Growing Pains. I had such
Loved that too. Yes.
I thought he was like, oh.
The Growing Pains I eventually got tired of. Family Ties I liked too, but I feel like I eventually kind of got tired of that one. I never got tired of Who's the Boss.
Yeah, agreed.
What's her name? Judith.
Judith Light. Yep.
Yep. Beautiful lady.
I was telling Jason last night where I'm sitting there watching it, and I said, this is really funny. And he said, "What's that?" I said, when I was younger and I watched Who's the Boss, I wanted to be Samantha because Samantha was so cool, right? Alyssa Milano's character.
Yep.
That's who I wanted to be. And now I'm watching the show and I'm like, ooh, Angela's cool. I want to be Judith Light's character. That's how you know you grew up. You want to be the CEO boss. You don't want to be.
Yep. I liked Sam. Did you know that she left acting?
Alyssa Milano?
Yeah, for a long time. There was something on the news the other day about her.
Oh.
Yeah.
The last thing that I think she was in that I saw was when she did the Charmed series back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, and if you Google her, you will see that she left acting for quite some time.
Yeah. I mean, she's probably got enough money from all the projects that she has done. She was a teen heartthrob for a while. She's probably set. She's fine.
Yeah.
Stephanie, you are very quiet over there. People are wondering what you're doing that's got your attention.
Ain't gonna lie. No, I'm fine. I'm just struggling along, trying to get this last hard piece out the way.
You got this.
I got
believe
it.
in you.
Me too. I believe in me too. Wait a minute, wrong side. Sorry, wrong side. Hold on. It's coming along. Dang on Jack trying to be my friend. This piece got a curve to it.
Yep.
Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to go that far. Why not? It goes to, don't come over here. Don't stay over there. Your mama's going through some things. You're not even supposed to be down here. You're just down here to make Oliver mad.
She was doing stuff for the Save the Animals. Oh, okay.
She's a political activist.
Got ya. Yeah, I don't know. I just know that the news said she went out of acting and just stepped out. She was done. I
Yeah,
guess because she was a child star early on.
I heard that coworker from what is that? Charmed, her and that the
Shannon
new
Doherty.
sister, that they didn't get along at all.
I
Oh,
don't know
really?
about I don't know about Rose McGowan. That's the new sister you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
But
that's her.
I do know she and Shannon Doherty did not get along, and that's what I heard was the reason why Shannon Doherty left the show and they brought on Rose McGowan.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. Because Rose McGowan, I mean, she went off on about
Alyssa Milano.
Alyssa Milano.
Yep.
Really?
Like, my Lord, y'all get nasty.
Well, I feel like I remember like after Rose McGowan joined the show and she had been there for a little bit, I feel like I used to hear them talk about some of the episodes where like dress up like it was just basically written all around whatever Alyssa Milano wanted to wear in that episode. And they
Mhm.
kept referring it to like dress up Alyssa.
Oh, got you.
And they got frustrated with it. There was some tension. There was definitely some
Yeah, I
tension.
had no clue.
Yeah.
Wow.
The things you learn on Monday Night Live. Look at those, Kelly. Did Shannon Doherty get along with anyone? I don't know. Becca, did she?
I don't know. I just know what I heard people say about her and Alyssa. I don't know Shannon Doherty. This is the
Now
first I've
she
heard that
now
this is the
was
first
a
that I heard that Shannon Doherty didn't get along with anyone. So
yeah, Shannon was the yeah, she didn't get along with nobody. Or
really,
nobody got along with her, I should say.
got you.
was she a
It's a
diva?
lot of people, even from her other movie, 90210.
Yeah, I
Oh,
knew she
that's
was a
right.
fighter in that.
I was like, Lord. I think they probably made up, I think if I want to say that right, when she was diagnosed and stuff like that, and she was
Yep.
trying to just, bury a lot of hatchets and all that kind of stuff and out of nobody's skull kind of thing.
Well,
Right.
it's back, right? Like I think she was in remission for a little while, but it's back now.
Is
Yeah,
it?
Yep.
Dang.
that's what I heard.
Yeah, because it was terminal there for a minute, and then I was
And
like,
then
well,
all of a sudden, nothing.
right. I was like, I was waiting for her not to be, mean or anything. I thought I was waiting for her to, drop over any moment because that's how they kept making it sound.
Right. Did you ever watch that Honey Boo Boo show?
No.
I know who
There's
she
a
is.
woman named Alana. It was on the news
The
today. I think she's like one of the siblings.
sisters. Uh-huh.
And she's passed away.
Oh,
Did
that's too
she?
bad.
Yeah, she passed away of some form of cancer.
Cancer. Yeah, I remember them saying she had it.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I wondered who that they were talking about because I've never seen the show. I know who they are. I've just never seen it. So I
Right.
didn't know who she was.
And that's sad.
Yeah, it's really sad because
But
I
she
think
was
they
young.
said that she was the oldest, but don't quote me. And she has several children, but I don't know how many. And what do you call her? Honey Boo Boo. She
No.
pledged to her sister that she would help raise her kids or something. And I thought, here you go.
Girl, you okay.
I don't
Maybe she gonna grow up. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I see so much trash in the news on all of them.
Yeah, especially the mother.
She's trifling's all I got.
All I got to, child.
Joe goes, the whole show is trifling. Why would anybody want to watch that and lose a brain cell?
That's exactly right.
I know, baby. I know.
What did I just add? Dag nabbit. C. Okay. A B 2. This. Whew. I'll be finished with this plot before it's time to go to bed.
Honey, it's okay. I've got a long way to go, so don't go passing out yet. I've got 3 more to go. And now that I know how to do these, it's not too awful bad.
Is
Now
any
you
of our,
know the room, you'll be there done in 10 minutes.
But
Gotcha.
babe,
is any of our friends in the chat? Are y'all doing the lion too?
yeah, anybody in the chat doing the lion? That would be interesting to know. What is Becca working on?
My postage stamp quilt. My eyes are really dry tonight. And if I'm being honest, I think I'm going to end up with a migraine in the next day or two. I can feel it coming on.
Uh-oh.
So I've taken medicine to kind of keep it at bay. So hopefully it won't, and maybe it won't be as bad. But I just can't deal with the FPP tonight. So I'm working on something that doesn't require a lot of sight.
No, just keep your fingers away from the needle. Dahlia says, I have 3 blocks done, Martha.
Hey!
Way to go,
Stop.
Dave.
What's she eating?
Oh, Elaine,
Ooh,
really good.
how would I know?
Does Legit Kits have beginner patterns?
Yes,
Like, I know
block build. Free one is block builder. Do what?
there's 3 little dots on the pattern that tells you if it's easy, intermediate.
No.
If it's easiest way to explain it, the block builder is beginner, test your feet in the water, see if you like it.
That's right.
If it has a 1 dot, it is easy peasy. You can knock it out very simply. Sail away is one of the easier ones.
Mm-hmm.
I did sail away in 2 days. It was easy. Vortex, easy. Iris, easy.
They're all easy.
No, I'm talking, they're not all easy, Becca.
Well, no, I think
Hey,
the perspective I was trying to share is the work is easy, but the intricacy is what makes it complicated.
Right, but that's not what her question was.
Oh, I was
You're
just going to say
inserting yourself.
Okay, I'll stop.
She's asking about the dots
Right.
and
I
what
got
they
you.
meant.
I understand.
So I was giving examples of easy to hard. I would look for the 1 dot for future projects. If you think you need that, I always tell them to do the free block builder. And then move your way up to a 1 dot, 2 dot, and then 3. But if you fall in love with a pattern, by all means, do a 3 dot. Like Beck said, seriously, you can do little bites of any pattern. And in the end, it doesn't matter if it takes you a day, a month, or a year. It's going to come together just the same as mine, Becca's, anybody else's. Just take your time.
let's see. Okay. What else? Okay. It's though I've said it several times, it's putting the blocks together, putting this fabric to the paper, that's easy peasy to me.
Right.
But the connecting, when they're like a whole bunch of pieces, like this one went all the way up to S, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, all the way up to S. It's a lot of pieces.
Right. Was that in the eye area, Sass? Or where are you
No.
at?
I'm on E5. This
I
is
knew there was
the mouth.
1 or 2 blocks that, like, around the mouth is where I found the two eyes and the mouth that took me the longest in that whole thing. Because it's like you said, you can build the pieces really fast. It's that building them into blocks that's the time consuming.
Right. That's the part I don't like.
Right.
Charge my phone. Won't you just let it charge? You can. It's gonna be okay. I know you want to talk to people, but you gotta let it charge.
So she can hang out with us. We'll hang out with her. We're cool.
Doesn't work anymore either.
What?
My home button doesn't work anymore.
Because you use it too much. Sorry.
36 years here. Wait a minute. Sheila, 36 years here is my math correct? I don't understand what she's saying. So, Beck, I know you probably said, but what is the name of the grid? Hold on till she comes back. Good night, Janine. Thanks for hopping in. Quilt Smart Grid, Becca.
Did she come back?
I can't hear.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
And I do know that there are some other brands out there. I was either talking to Kim or to Robin from Cotton Cuts, or it may have been Jessica, and they had gone to, like, I guess it's QuiltCon, where you go and you meet all the vendors and all that, and they
Quilt Market.
Yeah, Quilt Market. Thank you. They decided on the Quilt Smart Grid interfacing for their gnomes. However, there's other companies out there. I know a friend of mine, Melissa, she just went online tonight or earlier today and found another version of the Quilt Smart Grid. She found it in 1 inch and 2 inch.
Becca, which do you prefer, the 10 Sisters or this one? Or are they pretty much the same?
I think they're the same. I haven't used the 10 Sisters in a long time. I will say the one thing that I don't love about the Quilt Smart is the glue is really, really light.
Oh,
And so it's really easy for the things to kind of fall off. So I fused all my fabric down onto the panel and then I let it sit for a day, and then I have to come back in
oh, got you.
and fuse again because they start to lift up a little bit, and
Maybe-
I don't know if the other ones are like that. So I don't feel like I can make an informed decision about which one is better.
Right.
I will just tell you what and it could just be that I have a bad bolt. I don't know.
I've only ever used the 10 Sisters. That's why I was asking. Sassy, which have you used both?
No, I'll just use 10 Sisters.
I will tell you, like, if you really want a good hold, so this is a lightweight and it's not going to give you the same type of feel as like an SF-101.
Right.
However, you could use some SF-101 if you wanted to. The only problem is if you want the squares, you just need to get some sort of marking tool and a ruler to draw your lines on there.
Right.
But you could get SF-101 and draw your squares to whatever size you want.
Yeah, I don't have that much time on my hands.
Me either.
Yeah, I like to sit down with my project, like what we did at retreats.
Yep.
Yeah, I've used the 10 Sisters several times. Maybe because I just, I use their patterns. I hadn't ventured off to use anyone else's.
So I think what makes 10 Sisters different is they do all sorts of sizes for the
Right.
squares.
Oh, okay.
And their panels are always the same number of squares across by the same number down.
I
Correct.
didn't know that.
So if you get the ones that finish at 1 inch squares, your panels, I don't know what the numbers are, but your panels are going to be the
9 by
same number of
14.
squares across. Yeah, 9.
Mhm.
Yep, it's always going to be 9 across and it's always going to be 14 down. But if you're doing 1/2 inch finish, your panel is going to be smaller than if your squares finish at 2 inches.
Oh, okay.
That's where it becomes different because it's a whole system with her. the panels work out that way so that you
Good
can
night,
use any of
June.
the
Thank you
panels.
for coming, honey.
The panels work out that way so that you can use any of the panels for any of her patterns.
See, I
Right.
never knew that.
Yeah. She's a lovely lady. I've met her. She's great.
With
Yeah.
The
Hand
product's good,
sisters.
and I do have every one of her books, so highly recommend. I would not, I don't think I would recommend either product over the other, but I do like that she's a mom and pop company. They do all the printing of their interfacing in-house.
Oh, wow. I had no idea that.
You know,
Now, where are they? I'm saying stationed at, but you know what I'm saying. Where
I want to say
Is that in
Utah,
the
but I
South?
don't know.
I
Huh?
couldn't hear you. I cut you off.
Oh, I want to say Utah, but I really honestly don't know.
All right, here. How's this one?
It looks great.
I
Where we at?
Okay.
Oh,
I saw it. I saw it. It looks good. I like the cuff. It looks like it says fa la 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 la.
it does.
I love it. It's a
cute.
Christmas pillowcase.
That's pretty, Donna.
Thank
Hey,
you.
and listen, when Harper's out of the hospital, you can turn those into dresses.
No, because she's going to love these and she's going to give them the best home ever.
She will. Those are awesome Christmas gift ideas too. As you were sewing those up, I was thinking, oh, how cool would that be if this year everybody got a pillowcase that was made out of like their favorite color.
Right.
Wouldn't that be neat?
And I've never made these, but I know now I'm not intimidated to make these.
They're easy sew.
And I have quilts up here that I would love to, and I will do it moving forward. And I may go backwards into these, is making a pillowcase to match that quilt for when they package and when I ship them and things.
You know, that's a really good idea. I have some leftover fabric from this collection. I could make 2 matching pillowcases to match the quilt that's on my bed.
Yep.
That's a good idea.
Well, thank you.
So I know you all saw Mary pop up in the background.
See what?
I know Mary walked back here. You guys
I
probably
didn't see her.
Oh no, that's okay.
I'm sorry, I was busy. Hello,
No, it's
Mary.
It's totally fine. But I'm gonna go get what she's doing for me. Spoiler alert, I'm not hand embroidering. I just want to show you what the stocking looks like with the name on it.
13 out of 18.
I've never done that. 13 out of 18 and I'm still sewing, girl. Keep working. Keep working.
My pockets.
Okay.
Eleni. Honey put onions in the spaghetti tonight and it made me sleepy. Onions put me to sleep. If I knew onions would do that, I would be gnawing on them with a big wine. This girl needs a sleep remedy.
Look,
Always LELP.
always late.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's cute. Is she doing them
Yeah, I'm
by
drawing.
hand or on the machine?
No, I'm writing them by hand, and she is hand embroidering for me.
Oh,
Way
that's
to go,
cool.
Mary.
Yeah, she's really good at that.
Yeah, I'm not. Bye.
She's also in
No.
the zone. She's just sitting here listening to the conversation, completely in the zone.
hi, Mary.
She says hi. No, you're okay. She's in the zone.
She's like, leave me be. I gotta get this done. That girl beat me.
We
No,
were
not
talking
really,
ab-
but
We were talking about favorite Christmas movies earlier. I'd love to know your all's opinion. It's Christmas time, and you only have time to make sure that you can watch one Christmas movie. What is the one movie every year that you try to not miss?
Tough one.
You can only
Re-
pick one.
I don't really watch a lot of TV.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so
Or if there's not one that fits that, oh gosh, here we go with Amy and Die Hard, which is not a Christmas movie.
Amy.
However, is there one that maybe if you don't watch it now that you have fond memories of? Maybe like when your kids were growing up or when you were growing up?
What is that one with the boy that they've made multiple ones?
Oh,
that I
Home
watched
Alone.
with Harper last week over in the
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Yeah.
That was cool. I'd never seen it, so I watched it with Harper.
Technically, the first Die Hard movie was a Christmas film.
So Amy was right, and Becca's telling her to hush.
It is a contended thing. There are two types of people in this world. People who think Die Hard is a Christmas movie and everybody who's right.
So Joe
Well,
and Amy are right, and we're all
No,
wrong.
no.
Bruce Willis even said it wasn't a Die Hard. I thought.
It takes place at Christmas time, so a lot of people say it's a Christmas movie because the movie is set at Christmas time.
Absolutely.
So,
Great.
Mary, what was your favorite? What's your go-to? Mary's, oh, I should have known that. Mary's go-to is A Christmas Carol. Like the oldest one you could possibly get from like 1832.
Oh my.
Okay, for my time.
Joe says, Christ, Becca, that was before my time.
She loves the one from 1937, the original Christmas Carol.
White Christmas, that's
Oh, we watched that earlier today, White Christmas. That's on our list of things, but that's not my top favorite. I think like
tongue stuck on a flagpole.
what's the one? Ralphie.
Ralphie, yeah.
But he gets his tongue, I don't
Christmas
know.
Story.
The
Yeah,
Christmas
that's a good
Story.
one.
Joe's sitting here, he goes, the one with the tongue.
As soon as he said the tongue on the flagpole, I knew exactly the movie he was talking about. I love that one too. What about you, Steph? Do you have one?
It's a wonderful life. Look at that one.
You and Mary can go watch that in the other room. I'll sit here because his voice annoys me. I
That
cannot.
that one, and there is another one that's growing up. I don't know why they used to play it at Christmas time. I don't know why, but it's called Imitation of Life. But it has nothing to do with Christmas, but it is an amazing story. We
Okay.
used
What
to
about
watch
you,
it
Martha?
every year.
Mine would be Rudolph because I loved
Okay. Mary said she agrees, and she will sit in the other room and watch that right after It's a Wonderful Life ends with Stephanie. I think I'm probably going to be in the room with Joe because A Christmas Story is one of my top favorites.
Oh.
Mary said she can't stand that movie. She said she can't stand Home Alone. She can't stand Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. She don't like Elf. I'm like,
Oh my
what the
goodness.
heck?
I love
Mary, we gotta hook up in Frederick. We'll find a good movie.
Now, what about the Polar Express?
No, I would love to see that, but I've never seen it.
That one just makes me cry.
Oh, I don't want to see it then.
Oh,
It's happy tears cry. It's not bad tears cry.
Okay.
Polar Express.
It is kind of good.
and then
Oh my God. She doesn't like Polar Express with Tom Hanks.
Holy Jesus.
It's a good movie.
Who?
She doesn't like anything if it was made after 1965.
What, when she was born?
Frosty the Snowman. I love Frosty. But it was sad as a child, though.
Quick, what year was Frosty the Snowman made in? Because I think that's her cutoff. No, I think it was the 60s. I don't
I
think it
was
was the
born in the
70s. Look it
70s,
up.
so I don't know.
I'll watch
Look it up. Maybe I might be wrong, but I feel like it was before me.
It had to be
I
before the
did too,
70s.
but it was already old when I was watching it as a kid.
Right.
Not by that much, Mary.
Frost.
1950.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
1950.
Yes.
Frosty the Snowman.
What did she say?
19. She said she thought it was made in the 70s.
No,
No.
sorry.
It was
It
already
says
over when I-
1950.
60s.
69 Christmas television special produced by Raising Banter.
60s. They can't hear you, but they
No.
can't hear you.
Yeah, what I'm seeing here, it says
Jimmy
we've got Mountain Google, evidently. It's called Christmas Song, was written about Frosty the Snowman in 1950 by Stephen Nelson and Walter
They
Rowland.
can't hear you. Okay. Okay. Santa Claus is coming to town with Fred Astaire.
that one too.
1969.
No, that's Fred Astaire. That's going to be like the 40s or 50s. Fred Astaire was not popular in the 70s.
No. Joe goes, wasn't he dead in the 70s? Okay, Becca, get them Becca.
I can't hear both of you.
Look, Becca, pull your
Hold
keyboard
on.
over. Pull your
Huh?
keyboard over. You,
Okay.
check it out.
Oh, what am I looking?
Santa Claus is Coming to Town TV movie was in 1970.
Okay. What am I looking for, Donna?
The song was an animated 19. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amy.
Oh my gosh.
But for a Hallmark, or not Hallmark, or Lifetime, I think it's on Lifetime. Merry Little Christmas. I like that one.
Oh, that
they
would be a
had-
good one.
That was like 2 or 3 series. Merry Little, Liddle.
Oh
was-
yeah. We saw that. That was a
I
good one.
like that. Mhm.
It was probably made after 1970, so it's on Mary's It Sucks list.
Oh,
Hey, you
it definitely
leave her
was
alone,
made.
Becca.
I give her, listen,
After midnight.
You quit
I'm
picking
not-
on her, Becca.
I'm just giving her a hard time because all of my favorite movies, she's turning her nose up at. Although I did make her watch Love Actually the other day,
And I bet she
And
told
she
you about
liked it.
yourself.
but there's a but.
And
She said I
waiting.
liked it, but it was like Mikey in the Life cereal.
Oh. Not good. Not good.
I'm teasing. We watched, so I think Saturday we watched Love Actually, and then tonight we watched White Christmas. Yeah, we watched that last night. Yep. You have somebody that's in the chat the first time, and I apologize. I think it's Pat from Flaming Lotus Designs. He
I don't
stopped
know.
in and said hi, and we got stuck talking about Christmas stuff, but he said hi.
Hello, hello, and welcome. Sorry, we're normally not rude. We just get passionate about Christmas.
Apparently. We all have the things that we like. For me, those movies, I like comedies, and Mary doesn't love comedies as much, and she really doesn't like slapstick. I don't like slapstick as much, but I really like movies that are stupid funny. So like Elf is at the top of my list.
Really?
I love Elf. Elf is so stupid, it's hilarious.
I like the
And
shower.
that's what makes it funny to me, is the ridiculous nature of the whole movie. It's just stupid. And I laugh at, like, it's one of those movies where you're laughing at the movie because it's so stupid, but really that was the whole point. It's the same vein as like the Monty Python movies, right? The whole idea was just to be silly. So, but so I really like Elf because it makes me laugh. But a lot of the other movies, like Miracle on 34th Street,
Right.
it's got to be the black and white, right? With Natalie Wood is who I think it is, right? It's got to be that one. If I personally like watching A Christmas Story because I watched that every year as a kid, and I could quote the whole stinking movie. You'll put your every line in that one. I love it. And then National Lampoons is another one that I watched a lot growing up and I can quote a lot and we laugh at. But there's others on the list. I love Holiday Inn. I love White Christmas. What are some of the other ones? Scrooged, but Mary probably wouldn't like that.
No, don't pick on her. Scrooge is
No,
cool.
I'm not. No, it's not because of the year. It's because of the genre. It's a slapstick.
It's got, and it's, I don't, he's like a Jim Carrey, and I don't like Jim Carrey.
See, I'm not picking on her. I'm speaking truth.
Yeah.
It's not her favorite. I do like the Home Alone movies. I do. Yeah, I do.
Miracle on 34th Street. I think that's made the same year I was born.
I don't know. You have to look it up.
I believe it was.
Just have a look, see over there.
I don't need to. I think I'm right.
Well, Joe, I'm not going to stop sewing just to find
I know
out.
what you look up.
What year was Miracle? What is it?
Miracle on 34th. I think it's the same year I was born, 47, I believe.
I think it was like 1947.
I'm getting there.
Yep, 1947.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I joke around about the movies, but honestly, like there are some movies that I like that she doesn't really care for, but all of the ones that she likes, I like too.
Right. You can rough it through a movie if you had to.
Oh, we sat in the front room last night and watched the black and white version of Miracle on 34th Street.
I'm sorry.
She said, I'm sorry.
Well, I think part of it is spending the time together too.
Yeah.
I think Christmas is about the gift of
But that's
time.
what Christmas Story does for me.
Yeah, I know.
Mom
I
used to
mean,
love that movie, Miracle on 34th
Oh.
Street. Yeah.
He'll sit and watch that movie like over and over and over.
But I like some of the shows in the 70s and 80s. I like I'm talking about the TV shows when they did Christmas episodes. I like them.
Oh. I could get addicted to making these. These are fun. It's a good breaker from all of the other stuff I do. And this I would do now that I know how to do it for our customer quilts. Put these in
Good idea.
with their leftover fabs. Yep. There you go.
Y'all, Heather's off to bed, but if y'all haven't checked her out, go check out her channel. Heather's pretty awesome. It's the Debt-Free Quilter.
Yes.
I've loved watching her channel. So
And
she's
She's a blast.
subscribers just recently. So if you have time, go check her out.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll go over there in a minute.
She's going live? Or what?
No, baby, I'm just playing. No,
You
Heather hit 500.
Yeah, I know.
And we're trying to make sure she gets some people over to watch her now. Called teamwork. Yep.
Have y'all seen the layered Christmas tree ornament? It's a shabby fabrics tutorial.
No.
No, I can't share it in the chat. Never mind. I was going to share it in the chat. Let me get a good picture of it. It's the cutest thing, and it's a little ornament that you make. So easy.
Is that the one that looks like the tree?
Yes.
Yeah.
I made one yesterday. So much fun.
I'll be doing Christmas ornaments on the live stream Friday night.
Oh, will you? Oh, awesome.
Yeah. And then next week, we're going to do a virtual holiday party. We're going to have some giveaways.
Here it is, y'all.
Think somebody showed me a picture of that today, and I
I
just thought it was so darling.
I sent you a picture, Donna, because I was so excited. I was like, look what I made yesterday.
I was so proud of you. You have no clue. Now
I'm
I
so-
need to place my order for about 50 from a tree. This is the first year we've only got like 8 candy canes on it. That's it. We did not decorate this year. But we have a tree up.
Yeah, understandably why. But I just thought it was so fun to make, and yeah.
Trying to talk Mary into going to get ice cream.
Only if she's bringing me some.
I'm sitting over here jonesing for a Snickers, and she was like, I'd like to have some butter pecan ice cream. I was like, me too. Go get it. Oh, man.
Okay.
They can wait till another night. I get ice cream.
Is that your favorite ice cream, Becca?
No, but it's up there. I do like butter pecan. It's up there. You can't ice cream's like free potato chips. You can't have just one favorite.
Very true.
I like
Somebody's
black
evidently
cherry.
asking a question about Harper, and I'm not seeing it. So
Let me see if I can find
somebody
it.
go back and look, see. Can we?
If you are
please-
able to share, why is Harper in the hospital? Is she there long term? I may have missed the story.
It's okay, Becca. Can you drop the Harper Strong link, and that way
Absolutely.
she can? I think that's the easiest way. But yes, she is there long term. She's been in the hospital since October the 14th, and my granddaughter is on a heart transplant list while we wait. Becca's going to drop the link for her. She has her own Facebook group to where people can follow along on her journey.
Mm-hmm.
And we appreciate anybody that follows along.
Yes, it is.
The most important right now is we need a lot of prayers. Thank you. I didn't know, babe. I don't have links.
It's in there too in the description.
Also, keep in mind, and this is a shameless plug, and Donna doesn't even know I'm about to do it, but I'm going to do it. So I put out a post in my Facebook group and on my community tab, and I'm asking, you don't have to do this, but if you are looking for something to do to help out a family this year, I'm asking you to consider Donna's 4 grandkids. Christmas this year for her family is going to be a lot different. And it would be wonderful if we could shower all 4 of her grandkids with just love. If all you can afford is a card and a stamp, that's great. If you have time to make something and drop it in the mail to Donna's P.O. box, that's great. And if you have a little bit of extra cash to buy something, that's great. I'm just asking that whatever you do, you get it in the mail so that Donna has it by the 22nd so that she can distribute it to her 4 grandkids. She has 3 girls and a boy. And if you want the details for all of that, it's on my community page on my channel, so you can go check that out.
Thank you, Beck.
You're welcome.
Thank you, guys. The love you guys already share with making a block or praying, that's more than I could ever hope for my grandbabies. Amy, I sent you a link, please. If you'd like to check that link out, please let me know. Amy Dement. Amy.
Okay. About to put the last pieces together.
I got her cow done.
She's not doing a cow.
Flying.
Joe says she's about got her cow done over there. And I said, baby,
Flying.
eh,
The other type of cow.
I know, baby, but we just got you messed up with Martha.
Yeah, you sent her that cow hide. Now I'm thinking about cows.
Okay, you ready to see these? I'll have Joe give you the look-see on the table.
Wait a minute here.
And then I'll let you guys pick which one I put the pillow in. I'm taking them all to her tomorrow, but which one is she going to get to see? She really wanted a Christmas kitty, but I couldn't find one. So here we have this. This is one. This is two.
Aw.
You did a pretty good job on them.
Thank you, baby. This is three. This has the kitties. It looks like a little racetrack going around it, and then the fa la la. Last minute, I didn't have a lot of opportunity at Joann's because that was the only store I had locally. So I figure Christmas is 2 weeks. If I get her a couple that'll work for Christmas, then we've got these that she can use after Christmas.
Load that trim.
Do what, baby?
Yeah, load that trim up.
Thank you, Bill. Already Amy, it's okay. Keep your camera off.
How many do you want to take over to, Rebecca? I meant Donna.
Oh, I was like, what?
Pillowcases.
Sorry.
They asked, my son called today and said Harper asked for just some pillowcases because she has a lot of sweat at the base of her neck because her room's warm. And they have to keep changing her clothes, change everything. So when they strip the bed, they want to be able to change the pillowcases and keep it something personal for her.
I would say take at least 2 of them.
Oh, I was going to take them all. That way they're there.
But
But I'm trying to decide which one to put the pillow in. Number 2. Okay, hold on. Because I'm just going to throw the extra pillowcases down in the pillow bag. So I don't have to lug them tomorrow.
I like that. Make that red one.
This one.
No, the red one.
Hold on. You're going to have to wait, babe.
Got that pretty trim. One around it there. No, there's my.
This one's the doggies. I'm kind of thinking this one. She asked for kitties.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was that the second one? I like the second one. Yes.
Me too, Sassy.
All right. So this will go on it.
If you take all of them, that way if one gets dirty, you can just swap it
Yeah.
out. Have
Yeah,
one.
I'm just going to take them all and put them in her closet over there. I vote for the one with the dog. That's the one that's going in.
I feel like a rock star tonight.
Honey, you're nailing it.
I finally finished a block on live. What? Say what?
And it was a hard one.
And it was a hard one.
But
Well,
bam.
granted, I did have all the fabric already attached to the paper.
Say it ain't so. I got her an extra soft fluffy. And then I should ought to stop on my way out of town tomorrow and pick her up several more. So she's got extra.
They'll just that hospital end up getting.
I've got her name on them. And I can bring them back and forth.
Alright.
I just want her comfortable, babe.
Oh, I remember that. I didn't want you taking Jules over here and in the hospital confiscating them.
Oh, they won't. Well, I'm saying they won't.
What I love is I like seeing the pictures of her smile and her eyes. You know, because this time we didn't get to see her smiling and see her beautiful eyes, and now we can, and it just makes me so happy.
Mm-hmm. And tomorrow I get lucky because my oldest grand's riding with me.
Oh,
So we get some girl time.
that'll be very.
awesome.
And then I had Peyton tonight, so that's like a 3 in 2 days win-win.
Uh-oh. Look at that.
Whoa, girl. Look at all those points.
Oh
Look
my
at that
goodness.
mouth.
Wow, Sassy.
Bam.
I'm
I
liking it.
love it.
So I gotta trim it. Yes. Let me get this. Let me roll off the little length. That's what I should have done in the first place. My little threads.
Well, guys, I think I know why my computer's been running out of power.
Uh-oh. The dogs ate the cord or Mary
No.
fell over it.
Neither, fortunately, Mary's fine.
Okay.
I think the power cord or the brick that I think it was the brick that gets the power and feeds it through the cord. I think it was starting to die and it wasn't generating enough power. So it's years old. And I've been like, I'm not spending money on a new charger. Those things are expensive.
Sure is.
So especially Apple, right? So
Yeah.
I didn't and I didn't and I didn't. And here tonight on the live, I've been getting up, walking around. My computer is not charging at all. It is completely running off battery. The thing just died.
Oh.
So if the battery dies completely, I'll see you later. So I bit the bullet and I bought the Apple brand brick and cord because if I buy another Amazon one, it's probably going to die. When you buy those Amazon brands for like some of those high-end electronic stuff, they don't live up to what they should.
Right.
And I'm always tempted to go cheap. And then I have to buy it like 5 times.
Right. It's not worth it.
No.
Let me see. Jackie, I have no idea what it is, but if anybody has them or knows what you're talking about, please send them to the P.O. box because she could use them.
What's a pillow protector?
I have not a clue. It's not something we have up here. I've never saw them.
What is it? A pillow
A
protector?
hypoallergenic pillow protector.
Yeah, pillow protector is
Is it like a mattress protector but for pillows?
yeah.
I don't know what I'm looking for, but if anybody sends it, send
We
it.
live out in the country. We don't have stuff like
We don't have fancy. We're country folk, Joe says. You're cracking me up there, babe.
we call Cadillac. Our pickup trucks is what we call Cadillacs.
Stop it. He is back on making quit.
Martha, how long did it take you to make one of those trees?
Not very long. Maybe 30 minutes tops.
Okay, maybe I'll make those on the live stream. I just know I'm going to do Christmas ornaments. I just don't know what kind.
It was so much fun. And I picked up from the Dollar Tree.
Mhm.
Because if you're going to make a bunch of them, go ahead
You're
and
gonna
make.
have to show me. Hold on a minute. I'm filling my cup.
My have so much fuzz on them. Oh, too funny.
Sorry, guys, I had to step off camera to fill. My happy juice. Can you make sure these get down with us tonight?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Show me, show me, show me.
Covers are just an extra layer of protection on the pillow, basically.
Okay. Joe's gonna pin you for me or everybody.
So I just took the
Hold on.
little plastic
She's not spotlighted yet.
Joe, you got a spotlight. You pinned her for me. She needs to be spotlighted so we can all see.
Well, hang on, I screwed up.
It's okay.
You're showing us how to make that, what you did, Martha?
the little sheets that you get at the Dollar Tree. They're cutting mat.
Oh, the template plastic.
Plastic is perfect. And so I just cut up, here's 2 of them. I just printed the pattern, and then I cut my little circles. And that way I can reuse it and make multiple ones. Because it's like Lay's potato chips. You
You
can't
can't make just one.
just have just one. So now I have a template.
So can you show it again now that we've got you blown up?
What do you want to see?
How to do it?
Oh, she wants you to demo making one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come
Yeah.
on, Martha.
Come
But I
on.
do that Friday night, Becca.
I don't care.
Come on.
Well, hold on.
It's not like we got
People
this.
aren't coming on Friday to learn. They're just coming to hang out. I don't care who shows it.
Okay, hold on.
I didn't know you were gonna do it Friday night, Beck.
No, I said I was going to make ornaments, and I thought I might make those, but it's not a competition for who can get a tutorial out first.
I
Do
just
it.
want to see how to do it.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Hey,
Hold on.
Sean, welcome, buddy. I haven't saw you in a hot minute.
Hi, Sean.
You know those pillowcases are addicting.
All right, well,
I like
her to
doing
be
that.
here tomorrow.
you've done a good job on them. They're better than what you can go to the store and buy.
Yeah, and I like them. Okay, guys, I have had the best time. Got to run for now. Thanks for the hangout. You're always welcome here, Amy. Anytime you see me doing a live, you're welcome to pop in. It'd be a blast.
She's gonna do beat and stuff.
No, she's not beating them into submission.
She's got clubs.
Flaming. Hello, hello. Good day, Becca and Donna. He forgot Martha.
Well, I wasn't in the
I know you weren't in the camera. Hold on. It's coming. He's typing. He's typing. Sean. There it is. Nope. He still got you out.
She just pick up that club and hit him in the head with it.
Oh, hey. And the challenge. Nope, he missed you too, but Martha.
okay.
I thought you guys were good mates.
We are good mates.
I'm playing.
I know. All right. So, can someone pin the pattern?
You can, you're a moderator.
I am. Ed.
You've been a moderator since day one.
Oh,
So if you have the pattern, feel free to share it.
let me go get the pattern first.
I don't even know what the pattern's called.
It's called Layered Christmas Tree Ornament. She posted it about a year ago. Okay, all right. I pinned the pattern for you. It's only 2 pages. When my printer printed it, it printed it on front and back. So you may have to make sure it prints.
Joe, would you save that pattern for me, please? Because Friday night when the girls are doing it and I'm done, I can be sitting here playing with it.
It's so simple too. It was fun to make.
Thank you for sharing this with us.
Well,
I like the idea from what you showed me. You know what I'm saying? When I saw the picture today, I was like, this would be fun to do.
so yes, you need this fusible paper. I'm not really
Hold
quite
on.
old. I
This-
at my
hold on. Here you go. Is this it?
where are you? I don't see. I only see me.
Joe, undo her a second. Remove the spotlight.
Okay, hang on a second, I'm trying.
Is this it, baby?
Yes. It does it have the glue on the one side?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think there's different versions out there of the paper that you can use. You just need some real thin. It's like wax paper, kind of sort of got the glue on.
Yeah, that's what this is. It's the lightweight.
Yeah. So that's what this one is. So what you'll do is you'll pick out 3 of your fabrics. You choose whatever you want. Here's one. Here's one. And we're going to make this one a little bit different. Here's another one.
Oh, that's cute.
So we'll use those. Need to find my other circle. So you're gonna print your pattern. On the pattern, you're gonna have your 3 sizes, your large, your medium, and then I have a small one around here somewhere. I gotta find it. So I cut them out on templates because you could use it on cardboard. You could use file folder paper.
Right.
Thing that you need so that you can just reuse your pattern. I need to find that other little triangle or little. I got stuff everywhere in here. Oh, here it is right here. There's the small one. So what you'll do is you'll decide how you want the placement of your fabric. So I'm going to put this one on top. No, I'm going to put this one on top. This one in the middle. And this one for the bottom. So I will take my piece of fabric. The white one, we're going to make that the middle. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut the piece of fabric that I need. This is definitely on the fly tutorial. So I just roughly cut it out.
Oh.
My circle. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the paper. And if you want to get thrifty with this stuff, you know, the little pieces that you cut off, you can always, you know, save those pieces. This stuff costs money, you know.
It's a lot, but it's good, you know.
Yeah. So I've got my fabric and I've got, what is this? What would we call this stuff?
It's the lightweight heat and bond.
Lightweight heat and bond. So you've got your fabric and your lightweight heat and bond. And you're going to go ahead and iron on the wrong side of your fabric, the bumpy side, which has the glue side. You know, iron that to your fabric. And just remember your iron gets really hot, so don't over iron. You don't want to burn off all the glue. So you should have just like this.
Joe, can you make her for everybody?
I'm going to take my circle and I'm going to trace it on the side of the paper, not the fabric side, the paper side.
Okay.
Then you're going to take a pen and trace around on the paper your circle. Now they have tools out there to, you know, to cut your fabric. She talks about that in the tutorial on her YouTube video, but I don't have anything like that, so that's why I'm using a template.
Okay.
So now you have your circle on your paper. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay. So now we cut. I'm not using my fabric scissors. I have other scissors in my sewing room that are for other things other than fabric.
Do you color code them or do you downgrade them? I start with fabric scissors, then they go to batting, then they go to paper.
Oh, I just happen to have these scissors that would be like your scissors for anything else. I just use them in here.
Yeah.
I at Ace Hardware, and they're a really good pair of scissors.
Jersey saying more squirreling.
Yeah, we're definitely squirreling.
Jersey, you'd be proud of me. I did pillowcases.
They look great too.
I'm proud of them.
Now you have your circle cut out. You've got the fabric on this side and the paper's on the other side.
I like that.
Then you peel off the paper. That's throw away. Now you have your circle, and this is sticky. You're going to take your circle and you're going to fold it in half. Just like this. Then take your iron and press it down. So you have a taco.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Then you're going to do that to your other two pieces. Since I don't have the snazzy power of editing, you're going to have to watch me do the other two.
It's okay. It's not fancy.
Well, no, when you're editing a video and making a video, you can.
But honey, this is time lapse.
So now I'm going to take my small one, and you do not have to, do the same colors. You can do whatever colors that you want. Just lay your fabrics together and see which ones you like the best for the placement.
I think that's cool. I've never saw this before. Thank you so much for sharing.
So now I've got my small piece. Take the back of your fabric and iron the back of your fabric to the interfacing paper. Then you have it just like this. Now we're going to trace the circle onto your paper. Here's my small one. We're going to cut it out.
I didn't mean to put you on this spot, and I shouldn't have.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm in teacher mode.
You what?
I'm in teacher mode.
And that's what we need.
I hope this is not too boring.
No, it's not. Everything doesn't have to be set up on tutorials. Sometimes, on the fly is good too.
All right. So now we have the smallest piece, which is the top portion of your.
I like that.
I love this fabric. Take your the paper off of the backing of the back of the fabric again. discard that.
Martha is, Melissa's saying, Martha, I'm so glad that you shared this project and the link. It's a new one to me.
You're
Thank
welcome.
Martha.
For me too. I just happened to see it and I'm like, well, wait a minute. What's that? Fold it in half. You have another taco. We are making Christmas tacos. Olay.
I think that's cool, baby.
And then make sure that it's pressed down real good. Make sure if you didn't cut your circles quite right and you want to be precise, you may want to make sure you trim the around the circle just a little bit so that there's no exposed backing of the fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Have that one. Now we're going to go to this one. I picked this one because I could essentially fussy cut.
How cool would that be? Holy goodness, that is adorable. Thank you for not sending me that though for Quiltmas. I couldn't have used it.
This one is Noel 2021 by Oasis Fabrics. Design 59-440.
That is beautiful.
So Noel 2021 by Oasis Fabrics. So I have to figure out where I want to cut.
Hey guys, I hate to be rude, but my battery is literally going to die. So I'm
Good
gonna
night,
jump off.
Becca.
Love
Say
you.
goodbye to the Mac because it's not turning back on until I get a power cord.
Oh no.
Night,
Love you.
Becca.
Well, you guys, I'll see you later.
All right,
Good
bye.
night.
Bye.
So if you have directional fabric, you do need, excuse me. If you have directional fabric, you have to make sure that when you go to cut it, at least one side of it is not upside down. So this directional fabric, part of it's going to be upside down and the other part's not going to be upside down. Because you're going to fold it, you know, in half like a taco. So the other side's going to be upside down. So what we're going to choose.
Night, Jersey.
Good night, Jersey. This one, the Merry Christmas that's right here.
Yeah.
That's front. I keep dropping everything. It's not.
It's okay. I peer pressured you.
Always peer pressure me, but I always
I know.
challenge. Who doesn't love Donna? Everybody does.
Oh,
I love you.
I love you, baby girl. Yeah, if you
Put your guests in on your show and then you make them work.
oh hush. Did you hear him? You bring your guest on and then you make them work. I neglected to tell her that you picked the fabric to send to her.
No, no.
And you hauled it to the
No, I
post
didn't.
office.
I hold it. Post office, but I
And
didn't
you
know-
paid for mailing it to her.
Thank you, Joe.
I didn't box it up though.
He wants no, he's just out. He don't want in no trouble.
Okay, so last piece, we've got the big piece. You got your paper on the back.
Thank you, Tony. Isn't it fun, everybody in the chat, when you can catch a creator doing an on-the-fly tutorial, teaching us, and she shares the link.
But just know this is not mine. I didn't I didn't come up with this. It's on Shabby
Good night,
Fabric.
Jackie. Thank you, honey, for hopping in. And anyone in the chat, don't forget this Saturday is our Just Squirreling, where we're going to be talking about how we're going to work this project for the what is it? Exploding Hearts. So bring your ideas. I'm seeing a lot of different videos, so there's different ways we can do it. So it's just going to be a fun sew.
All the sews are fun.
You got to pop in Saturday, babe, if you get time.
What time is it going to be?
It's just noon to 3. It's a short one.
I have to work Saturday morning.
It's okay. It's all work. You're tied up. You got to zoom in.
Okay, so now we have our last
Look
piece.
how cool that looks.
Oh, look how cute this one is. I love the fan, but we're using the Merry Christmas one. Take your fabric and your paper off after you've ironed it together.
I understand, Sheila, but we'll have you already know the pattern we're doing, and we're kicking it off in January. It's just going to be a sew day, but we're going to talk about the exploding heart because the kicks off in January.
Take your paper off, fold it in half. Now you're making a bigger taco.
I really think that's cute. I'd never ever done this.
Who's hungry for tacos?
I am now. Thank you very much.
Okay, so now we have the medium size, the small, and we have the large.
Oh,
You're gonna
wow.
all three of them. And you're going to take your taco piece and you're going to fold it in half. You're going to crease it. And I ironed or pressed this crease. This crease is very important.
You made the exploding heart without the exploding heart. And cool. And all you got to do is find it. I'll see you Saturday, babe.
You need this as a guide in the middle.
Okay.
That for all three pieces.
So that crease is how you're going to line up, or is that going to be a sew line?
Correct. Well, you need it to be able to line up all three pieces.
Cool. I like how you went medium, light, and dark.
Thank you. I thought that might look cute that way. All right, so now I have them all folded in half again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're going to need some Wonder Clips.
Okay, here you go.
Can't see.
No, she can't see me.
What?
I'm handing you Wonder Clips.
Thank you, thank you.
I love you, girl.
I love you. All right. It doesn't really matter which one you start folding first, but let's do the big one for reference. Remember how I told you that fold's very important? On this side, you're going to fold it in. You see how I lined this side here with that fold in the middle? Got it? Take your Wonder Clip, clip the very end. Take the other side, this line here, we're going to bring it in and line it up against that fold that we made. And try to also line up the end here so that you don't have a lot left over or hanging over. So do you see where we're at now?
Right. I like that.
Do that same process to the next one. If y'all make these, you have to let me know. Make sure you go over to my channel and tell me, leave me a comment that you are making one of these, or go to my Facebook page, Martha's Creative Life. Let me know on there. Put me a picture up. I'd love to see it.
Absolutely.
That's the way that you can connect with me and share your projects that you're working on too. Because I always get to share with you what I'm working on, but I want to see what you're working on. I'm going to do the same thing to the little one. These wonder clips are like your extra set of hands to be able to keep these together.
I just think it's amazing. I've never saw this before in my life.
So now you have one like this. You have your big one, and you have your little one. You're going to take the big one. Oh, I didn't fold that one the way I wanted it. Hold on.
It's okay.
Hold on. Hold the phone.
Hold the phone, y'all.
Yes, if you have directional fabric, you want to make sure you fold it the way. So that you can see. Like that. These end pieces here, don't iron those or press them. The reason why is you want it to be kind of like a tree. If you fold it flat, you're going to miss this.
Oh,
Otherwise, it's just going to look like that. You don't want that. Or you may. All right. Now, we're going to build the tree. I took the bottom piece, which is the largest piece. I took the clips off of it. So the middle that opens up is here. All right. Good, Donna?
yep.
Okay. I'm actually going to take these clips off. See if I can do it this way. Whoop. So you're going to kind of put it on. Like a hat. And you want a little bit overhanging here. You don't want it flat down. See the difference?
I think it looks so cute. So your opening parts are in the front.
Correct.
Tony, I'm with you. I'm probably going to make them.
And then I put my wonder clips back on. Here's the back.
Oh,
And here's the front. Take whatever ribbon that you want to use. If you have Christmas ribbon, whatever colors. I didn't have any ribbon handy, so I just had old elastic. Ribbon, rope, whatever you want to call it.
Good boy.
You make it as long as or as short as you want it to be. I picked this because it was handy. and it was gold. I'm going to tie a knot in the end of it. That end piece. Ooh. An end piece has the knot in it. However, you do your ribbon. If it's larger ribbon, you may not have to put a knot in it, but this is just so thin. I've got to make a knot so that the thread will catch it when I'm ironing it. Hide it somewhere in the front right here, because that's going to be what you're going to hang it from the
That
tree.
is too cute.
Okay. Pick a decorative stitch on your machine if you have one. I'm going to pick the stars that I have. Imagine that. I'm using stars.
I would never guess.
Make sure that your little pieces of fabric are as straight as they possibly can be. Move your wonder clips if you have to. She's tried it a couple different ways, but she suggested, you can start from the top stitching or you can start from the bottom and go up. Her recommendation was to start at the bottom and go all the way up. You're going to basically sew these flaps together with your decorative stitch. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I have white thread right now. We're just going to use that for this purpose. I used red thread yesterday.
Oh,
You may want to, if you haven't used this particular, do a test piece on a piece of fabric and make sure you like the stitch before you commit to it if you haven't used it before. You may have to adjust your fabric just a little bit as you go. The reason why you're stitching it down is to stitch the fabric closed and to also stitch your ribbon in place so that you can hang it on your tree or hang it wherever that you want to hang it. The white thread is actually cute with this because there's little white snowflakes on the black. So this will really look cute, I think. So the white wasn't a bad choice. And you're going to stitch all the way up to the end so that it's a continuous all the way down. And you match your, you catch the ribbon. Take your wonder clips off. Trim up your threads. Now on this one, I do need to trim the end a little bit. I didn't lay it down completely flat where it matched up. So I'm just trimming that up just a little bit. Puff the sides out a little bit.
is that not beautiful?
Oh, that won't really work. Hold on. Here, we'll use a piece of batik fabric, but you can see it a little bit better. But that one is the back. And actually it cut off the little Merry Christmas that I wanted to show.
Oh,
There's the front. Now you have an adorable little ornament. You could on the front and the back if you wanted to, if you have some little ribbons, or you can make a little ribbon, or you could put a star, you could put a button. There's all different things you could put on the top up here. And there we go.
oh, I love it.
So the little stitch that I used is the little snowflakes.
I love that.
Matches the snowflakes that's on the top. Right there. What's everybody think? It's going to be like a potato chip. You can't make just one. You'll want to make multiple ones. But the reason why you don't want to iron the sides down, because otherwise it's just going to look very flat. You want it to have shape. And that's it.
Thank you, baby.
Very pretty, Martha.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing.
So welcome. And how long did that take?
Not very long. I think like 8 minutes.
Really? That was it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I lied to Becca. I told her it took 30 minutes.
No, but you were having to set up and get ready and whatnot.
So that's what you can do. You can use dark fabrics if you want to use a dark fabric. You don't have to use Christmas fabric. My husband served 21 years in the Navy, so I make him one with Navy fabrics, and you can specialize them. They don't have to be Christmas. You could, if you are doing colors on your tree, maybe you're doing a blue tree, you could make ones out of blue fabrics.
I just think that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time tonight and showing it and
Welcome.
sharing it with Sass and I and everybody in the chat. So guys, here is the pattern that we're going to be doing. I'm going to go ahead and show it now. This is with the squirrels, just squirreling group. So we're going to be talking about it Saturday in our group. So if you're interested, head over to the homepage, click on supporter of the channel, and that'll get you into the group. And I would love to have many, many of you joining us. This is going to be about a 4-month sew along. And you got to be a super supporter to get in on this sew along. I do not own this pattern, but I can direct you to where you would get it. It's amazing. And it's a really good scrap buster. So with all of that being said, we're going to wrap it up tonight. Sassy's tired. I'm heading to Pittsburgh in the morning, and Martha has been gracious enough to bless us with her wit, her charm, and her pattern. Thank you, girl.
You're welcome. Thank you,
Thank
Donna,
you.
for
Thank
everything.
you so much, Sassy.
You're welcome, hi.
You guys take care. God bless. Have a fabulous week. And I'll see you back over here on my channel on Monday. I'll see you over at Sassy's tomorrow night.
Yes.
And then Martha, when are you going again?
I haven't picked a date yet.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
keep a watch out. Christmas
Yeah.
is coming and we're all busy. So just keep a watch.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Sassy's is tomorrow and Becca's is Friday and mine's Friday night. So you guys take care. God bless and have a fabulous week. See you again soon.
Bye,
Good
everyone.
night.
Night.
Where?